Hello, everyone, and welcome to ZSR. Today we have another Ocarina of Time Randomizer Freaky Friday race. It's time for our annual Easter egg hunt. I'm Star with the Unconscious Wolfman. How are you doing?
Good evening, Star, and everyone involved. I am feeling a gamut of emotions. I could use something out of the ordinary, and apparently what we have tonight should certainly suffice.
Yep, we've got some nonsense. We're bringing back the Real Rob's branch that we featured a couple months ago, where we had Pots shuffled and the freestanding rupees and hearts shuffled. Today we're throwing in a little bit of extra spice. It's also the crates have been added to the shuffle, to the pot shuffle. Those are one setting, and there's also a new setting for beehives.
A bee? Oh. Shoutouts to Nintendo Capri Sun for that one. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of locations where we can find our Easter eggs, or if you celebrate Passover, some Afikomen, or if you like a lot of old school music, some long lost record of Bon Jovi, I don't know. Point is, there's 400 of these things somewhere, and we have to find 200 of them.
Yep. Should be interesting. It's also strong sanity, plentiful item pool, and grotto entrance random to throw in a little extra spice.
Okay, so Beehive Shuffle, from my understanding, is in most grottos there are beehives. I want to say usually those beehives drop rupees.
Correct.
The beehives could very well have our light arrows.
Yes, they could. The light arrows aren't strictly necessary in Triforce Hunt, note.
But can they still one-hit KO enemies similar to a Majora's Mask?
Not quite. They do, as usual. It does look like we should be going here shortly, and we've got ourselves the Herald Brothers on restream again, Alexander HD and Alpha Mario X. Let's see who wins the Battle of the Brothers today.
Alright, I'm just taking a quick look at this, the seed hash. Let's see. Hammer, Boots, Longshot, Bombchu, Agony. This is telling me we're gonna need a lot of late game items in order to find our, lost eggs.
There are no beehives in Deku. All of the beehives there are 2 beehives in every generic grotto. There is 1 beehive in every single scrub grotto. There is 1 in the Death Mountain Trail Cow Grotto. There are 2 on the other side of King Zora before the fence, and 1 behind King Zora after the fence. As it turns out, we spawn right field from Cack.
Oh, first check should be obvious at this point.
Yep.
Well, okay, second most obvious check.
The actual crates, which have a Kokiri sword in them.
It looks like Alex remembered the gimmick. Mario, on the other hand, may not have.
Yep, walked right past those crates there. Our friend the man on the roof is our first Easter egg of the seed. Surprise, they are very literal Easter eggs.
And, well, what do you know? Fire Temple has at least 1 Easter egg, for if Path of the Bunny means what I think it means.
Path of the Bunny, which is intentional, actually means that there is an item leading to at least 1 Easter egg in Fire.
Ah. But for all we... Oh! That crate changed colors on me.
Mario had a crash, it looks like. They're also... Oh, also, actually, it is crate texture matches content, if memory serves.
Alright, well, hopefully Mario is able to get caught back up.
Yeah, it is pot and crate texture matches content. I think that's I kind of forgot if I actually turned it on. I mean, they just started. I'm not too worried for Mario.
As long as it doesn't crash upon breaking one of those crates again, then we should be fine.
They did not start with a song. This is Weird Egg Shuffle and Song Sanity, as we get a scale in the windmill. But yes, Path of the Bunny is a custom thing in this, so courtesy of our friend Fennel, known from the Random Settings League community mostly, Fennel, among other things, Fennel has got a branch of his own in the Randomizer where Easter Egg Hunt is now a Plando-only setting, so you have Path of the Bunny and modified Weird Egg models for the Triforce pieces, along with some text changes, as you've noticed, Path of the Bunny. And I'm not actually 100% sure if I turned CSMC on, it's been a hot minute. It might just be some graphical glitches, because these settings do tend to give some glitches to things. I think that's actually what's happening, and not texture matches contents. I think that's more likely a visual glitch being funky, but I could be wrong.
Where did that item in the crate go?
Some of these don't actually have items. Or if they are empty crates in vanilla, they remain empty. It is only the ones that drop rupees in vanilla that have shuffled items.
I am going to hope that one day we do not have to worry about lifting every single rock. I have a feeling I just said something that is going to be utilized in the future.
Quite possibly. I mean, there's always new stuff being come up with all the time for Rando.
Well, it's good to know that we do have some abilities to stretch limits. The question is, how far can one go?
That is an excellent question.
Well, maybe we can put that silly idea to the grave, because that is where Alex is located right now.
Got a generic grotto here. Valley Storms is just 2 scrubs.
So yeah, this is the grotto shuffle in question. In this case, we're just being told, hey, you know, one of the grottos will have 2 scrubs instead of what it normally had.
Which is also 2 scrubs, funnily enough.
Oh, it was?
Valley Storms is a 2 scrub grotto in vanilla, yes.
Wow.
Alright, I have no idea what's in that crate.
I could not tell either. Now, is Dompe still in this location? No.
He is not, because it's grotto we are, as we find out that Shadow Trial 2 is dead.
Alright. So... well, first of all, there is another Easter egg. Now, I may as well just confirm something related to entrance shuffle logic here. So, does the grotto that eventually take you to Dompe have to be in the graveyard?
No.
So it's entirely possible that we could have a one-way warp from, let's say, Gerudo Fortress all the way over to here.
Yeah. In more complex forms of entrance rando, there's one scrub grotto for Alex in the Sunsong Grave. Gonna have to write that down to come back later for that beehive. Actually, he's gonna have to come back to a whole bunch of places for beehives, because they don't have anything to hit them with.
In order for us to actually get the contents of the beehive, do we require... will a hookshot work, or can we use a bow?
Boomerang and hookshot are in logic. Bomb chews also work. Bow and slingshot don't.
So, the bow and arrow, which fires quicker, has a focused force, cannot break a beehive, but a slower mechanical machine Okay.
Don't ask. Also, apparently, RetroArch just keeps crashing for Mario's here, so he's just gonna use Bisluck instead. And he does apparently. He's thinking about pods, but there aren't any in this house, so might be doing a controls check. But yes, Wolfman, does it make any sense? No, but that's how beehives are work apparently. In case Chad is wondering, what the hell's a beehive anyway? It's those brown, more or less spherical things you find at the top of various grottos.
I think Alex is just trying to recall where all of the different pots are, and probably thankful that we aren't shuffling rocks. Also, I could not see what was on top of, wait. I didn't see anything there.
I'm confused too. Where's the item?
I mean, I know that this is Easter, and sometimes the Easter Bunny likes to play tricks. Apparently, we are now having some unofficial collaboration with the Tricks Rabbit. Let's just hope that it is one of the 400 possible eggs.
Okay, apparently it is a thing in this that the freestanding eggs are invisible. It is apparently just a bug that's happening with this. This is an experiment. Both the Easter egg hunt and the pots, rupees and so on, are experimental settings. So they might not be liking each other very much right now, apparently.
So then here's a fair question. Was the egg actually picked up on Alex's side?
I didn't see if he picked it up because I was reading race time at the time.
Alright, well, I'll trust that you handle that, and we see some pots.
Some more Easter eggs.
Wait, but that was... There were only 2 pots there, right? Or was that 3?
I think there's 2.
Then I think the other... Okay, so it's possible that the invisible Easter eggs just get counted once you pick up a quote-unquote visible one. I'm just guessing right now, so do not, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. Or a grain of Cadbury, if that's your type of thing. I don't know. Just don't give me horseradish. That stuff is too bitter for my tastes. Looks like Alex wants to deal with the disappearing, reappearing egg. And
there we are.
I wasn't. I was kind of joking about that, but apparently it worked.
Yeah, okay. Apologies, I think we've got 2 different settings and they've just decided to not like each other. For some people and are fine for others, I don't know why. They just, bugs! Colossus Grotto is a small fairy fountain.
This stream unofficially supported by Proton John. I don't know. Still, what's life without breaking a few eggs or bugs?
Yeah, Valley Ledge Grotto is Shield Grave.
I am so not going to remember that.
I am only remembering because I need to take notes.
Alright.
Yeah, there's going to be some discussion in dev bug reports. This is Fennel is the person at the NHL who came up with the Easter egg setting, and he thought it was fixed, the bugs. Apparently not so much, and I'm unsure why. It just, or at least it didn't get fixed on this version. Unsure why, but it seems to be funky as heck. If it gets too bad, I might just end up rolling a seed on a different build.
Okay, so Mario just had a third crash, but I haven't identified a commonality with what's common for the crashes.
Yeah, I think it might just be something. It might have something to do with how the other things are just not playing nice. Because we've seen some issues with the invisible items, invisible freestandings, crate textures being all kinds of funky. I just sent I sent the Fennel who developed the Easter egg setting that a note that seems to be a little funky today. Unsure why. This is not a fault of him or of Real Rob who developed the pot standing correct. I think it's just the two things not playing nice with each other, and I can't tell you why. It's just being odd.
I mean, we did have some earlier test seeds generated with these settings, and sometimes, you know, it's only on the last one where there are issues. Also, Colossus' left hand has a small key for Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, Mario is heading back to where it all begins, Kokiri Forest.
Indeed.
And saving before opening the chests, good idea.
Well,
4 small chests. But remember, small chests are useful. They do have our Easter eggs. So, Mido was hoarding some. And yeah, Mario is saving after practically every opportunity. And I think there was another invisible egg right there that Mario just passed over. And that was a crash.
yeah.
I am wondering. Yeah, I think it's. I am suspecting, based off of where I've seen most of the crashes, it's tied to an Easter egg that's supposed to come out of a pot or a crate.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Which also means Mario should not enter the guardhouse. Oh, and that means Mario's gonna miss out on Minuet of Forest unless something happens.
Yeah, we're currently discussing it. May just be that I need to just gen a new seed so everyone can play, because this is a real bummer. I was hoping to get it working properly, but we're seeing we can get more bugs than intended, unfortunately. Just to get another Easter egg on the minuet check, but yeah.
Oh, Alex, this is appropriate music. I just want you to know, thank you for this. Oh, come on, game! You're making us go inside Ganon's castle?
Alright, okay, so we're going to cancel the race and start a new one without this funkiness. So we will be back here in a little bit. Let me go open a new race room, go do several things with offline builds, and we will be back in a little bit. Wolfen, keep chat occupied while I do things.
I'll do what I can. So, we will eventually apprehend the Tricks Rabbit, or whichever rabbit is causing all these problems. But this is sometimes the nature of, well, hunting bugs or eggs.
Yeah, unfortunately. At least we got a look at the eggs, but right now this seems to be not cooperating, so we're gonna get a new race room and a new seed once I can generate it. I'm gonna have to do a few shenanigans with that.
I think at this point, all of our runners have seen word, and Alex has paused, so he's also seen it.
Yeah. Also, I realize I'm just being a scatterbrain, so yeah, I need to change this plan, though. Where is the Easter egg hunt? False. And face. Let's delete that.
Alright.
Clean out a
For
few
those
things.
for those that have just tuned in, our planned Easter egg hunt has been invaded by a combination of the Easter Bunny, the Tricks Rabbit, and the Spirit of Proton John. In other words, lots of chaos.
Yep.
And unfortunately, I think we caused a little bit too much chaos. We are currently setting up a new race room right now.
New race room and new seed. Have patience with us, chat. I think we broke a little bit too much today.
Oh, we also have Ant-Man joining. Thanks for letting us know, Tomaltak. And thank you, Gundam Girl. I was hoping someone would show that. But yeah, for those that aren't familiar, this is what sometimes happens when it comes to testing new things. This is part
They
of
crash.
Yep, this is just part of the software development process. Speaking as a programmer myself, I go through stuff like this often. Where
Indeed.
But don't worry, our team is on the case to get something up so that we can have some type of special Easter event. Oh, Quesky, bugs can happen no matter how old the software. It can
Indeed.
happen
We were having
old.
some live split problems earlier. Maybe that should have been a sign of things.
Maybe it's the fact that I mean, let's factor this in. We are trying to do an Easter event on, not only is tonight the, first night of Passover, it's the Sabbath. We are trying to do so much on a day when apparently we are supposed to leave well enough alone.
Apparently.
Well, there are no bugs. There are only pretty little features. Or happy little features, I don't know. Suddenly I'm turning into Bob Ross.
Alright, I'm gonna ping the Freaky Friday roll with a new race, with a new race room.
Oh, I know there's a lot worse. I would just prefer not to turn into anyone. Being me is already silly enough.
Yeah. Alright, I think, okay, let me double check. I forgot to do a thing with the spoiler log, which I do have. Let me make sure that there are no Triforce piece. Yep, it is Triforce pieces in the pool. And so the thing has been turned off. Good. Let me get us the new medallion locations, and we should be able to get going soonish.
Alright. Once we're underway, I'll ask for minor clarifications regarding the settings.
Alright, okay, so looks like this new seed, they are starting with the water medallion instead of what were they saying? The fire medallion last time.
I mean, I know you generated the seed, but were we allowed to say that?
We're gonna find out here in a second anyhow, once these guys booted up. Anyhow, shenanigans aside, we should be getting going again soon. Let's just make sure that our internal note sheet's up to date with the new medallion locations. And yep, sorry for the delays, chat. Bugs are bugs. You asked for Chaos Wolfman, I think you got it.
Alright. Let's hope that the rotten eggs have officially been tossed out. Now, I guess since our runners are loading up the new seed right now, was anything changed to hopefully cause things to be more stable?
I turned the Easter egg hunt off, unfortunately, since that seemed to be the issue. Or I think it's the combination of the two Easter eggs and those Crate Sanity and Pause that was crashing things. So eating one should hopefully keep the rest going.
So instead of Easter eggs, we're just gonna find Haman's hats all over. Got it. Wrong
Yes.
holiday, but whatever.
Settings command is still accurate. We just don't sadly have the Easter eggs. Hopefully, maybe we can persuade them the weekly races or something to have the Easter eggs. I don't know. We'll try. At least we got a little bit of it. So sadly, we do have to eat it out.
Tamaltok, close enough on the spelling. That's how I pronounce it. It's technically closer to Yarmukal, but I don't hear anyone say it like that.
I have no idea how to pronounce it, so thank you for the clarification.
I don't know which one's the intended one. All I know is it's the bean hat that men are supposed to cover when they enter a Jewish temple or synagogue. Women, I sometimes see them do it, and I do not know the rules when it comes to NBs or non-determined.
In my case, I am an atheist who was raised an atheist. I am a bit lost.
Honestly, that's probably for the best right now.
Fair.
I mean, it could be matzah. I already suggested that we could be hunting for pieces of the afikoman. So, we're just going to find every little random doodad that's out there today. We got 400 of them spread throughout the world of Hyrule. We just need 200 of them, and then we'll ask our parents to clean up the rest. I mean, that's how it works,
Well, I think
right?
that's Ganon's punishment for losing the fight. Instead of being killed, he gets to go do all the cleanup instead.
Except, wouldn't that mean that if Ganon's doing the cleanup, that he's actually in Hyrule and thus can cause chaos?
I don't know. I mean, what does happen to the extra Triforce pieces once you find the full set anyway? Do they just become useless? What happens, like lore wise?
Let's see. If we find all the Triforce pieces, then we do usually get an ending. So, but Ganon gets sealed. Is Link suddenly a Keyblade wielder?
Perhaps.
Then how come it was Mario who ended up wielding it for a little bit of time instead of Link?
That's a good question.
And I
One
see.
person in chat volunteering the theory that the once you find enough pieces, the other just join you automatically. Another suggesting that they become regular Doritos.
I am collecting food. Wait. Our original ideas were involving collecting food anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Junk aborted. Alright, taking a look at Mario's side, it looks like we'll be starting as a child today. Or second time, or first time, or it time travel. Wait, it's not even time travel. I don't know anymore.
200 out of 400 should be a fast urgency, but because there's so much chaos going on, there still is going to be a few shenanigans.
Don't
This
you
is still
worry.
generated on the finals branch, just with Easter egg hunt turned off. Hopefully that's good enough, because if I had to generate a third seed by re-downloading Rob's branch, I'm going to be a little cranky.
Star, fair question from chat that I don't know how to answer.
Pot size matches content has not been implemented. Pot texture and crate texture matches contents do exist. Pot size edges contents, I think, would break the game a little bit too much than we just saw. It would be hilarious though if you got a Goron pot every single time there was a major item in a pot. Because that was a suggestion that's come up before.
I'm curious. Is there a disassembly of Ocarina of Time out there?
Decomp was recently completed.
Maybe we could study it at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we have our Easter and Bunny files loaded, albeit reversed, but, whatever. And our new hash. Fish in a bottle, magic, boomerang, hammer, mask of truth. Okay, so what does this hash mean? Let's see, fish in a bottle, magic, boomerang. Jabu Jabu's belly is going to have the hammer.
Quite possibly.
Also, if that actually happens, I've called a number of things on this rando, and I get scared when I do now.
It's always had this dumb suggestion. So the fish in the bottle is magical, you need the ring to get it, and then you need to smash it with a hammer and use the massive truth to see what the fish really is. And alright, apparently the heralds are going to swap their, or someone's swapping something, but yeah, that reminds me, while we camp out and wait for everyone to get sorted, let's shout out to our runners here on Restream, Alexander Herald and Alpha Mario X, my co-com Wolfen, to our trackers, Carleon and Helmutak, and also thank you to our restreamer VGD. Sorry all about the bugs, things have happened.
And I shouldn't have said anything, I am so sorry.
Nah, you're fine. It was intentional from these two. They do actually sit next to each other. Also, don't choke.
So, wait, if these two sit next to each other, how do they make sure that, like, they don't accidentally...
I presume they have a divider between their computers or something, or maybe they're not in the same... right next to each other, maybe in the same room, I'm not sure, but they do live with each other. They are twin brothers.
Okay, they do use separate rooms when it comes to racing situations. Gotcha.
Nifty.
Yeah.
And alright, we're off again.
Yeah. I can confirm, as someone who has once experimented with trying to do commentary with one other person in the same room at the same time, it's a lot more hectic than you would ever expect.
Yep. I should have be off momentarily. Think the restream timer bugged out for a sec too, or something went wonky, but we should be off here momentarily, and let's see how this scene goes. This time we're spawning as child in the Sacred Forest Meadow. Okay, sure.
Well, that's one quick song.
It's Song Sanity, Wolfman.
Oh, one quick check that's normally a song.
As well as 3 quick hints, and a grotto.
So, it's a little out of the way for certain things, but for fast information, it's, you could easily do worse.
Mm-hmm. Still pretty close to Kokiri too, which isn't bad.
And first, Alex is going to the grotto first, while Mario is going to...
Oh, bottom of the wall has a Triforce piece, and oh yeah, it's Weird Egg Shuffle. They can't get this song check until they turn in Zelda's letter.
Oh, right. I forgot about that one.
So did I, to be fair, until literally just now.
Oh! Alex meets Nut. We are not after nuts on this run. We are after, well, Triforce pieces, or Easter eggs, or Afikomen's, or... At this rate, every time we get one of these things, I'm probably just gonna make something up.
Sure, I mean, it's entertaining. Mario, that is the regular 2 Scrub Grotto. We did not turn Scrub Sanity on. I thought there was enough sanities to be had going on with, as it were.
And I think that was the right choice.
OoT has the OoT song is the fire arrows. Or a set of fire arrows, I should say.
Well, okay, no easy access to bottom of the well then. Or not bottom of the well, Shadow Temple. And... Alright,
They're not getting that!
30 Skulls... 30 Skulls has the miniature Goma piece. I don't know. Let's just... Yeah, I'm just gonna start making things up. I'm shouting out Medibot early. They had the original idea for a separate Let's Play, and so I hope they don't mind that I'm borrowing from them.
Yeah, Triforce piece on 30 there. Definitely never getting. Don't forget this grotto in Grotto ER. Need to find it too, that would help.
Fortunately, the butterflies do give you a hint, because otherwise it would be a big pain to find it otherwise.
Yep. Alright, got another hint here saying Skull Basket's a Triforce piece. Also probably not getting that one with Weird Egg Shuffle.
Why must the silly Skull Mask? Ah, Lens of Truth. Okay, that's nice, but we need some magic. Also, there was a random floating banana.
Yep, there is a freestanding rupee over there. And a Triforce piece in Mitos.
Mido actually had an actual bag of Doritos then. By the way, I'm not gonna write any of this stuff down, so, chat, your assignment is to let me know if I accidentally duplicate anything.
And that is also a freestanding item, in this case a rupee. Because Rupee Mania gets a little funny. Here's a pot with a Triforce piece in it. And that's another pot. With another piece. And there's another piece right there.
Why did you pick up that broom, Mario? Alex, meanwhile, having picked up 2 pieces of a Daruma doll. Or a Mastroika doll, that's what I meant.
Just gonna go check head of the Deku tree, and not even having a brain for as to what music this is for Alex. Finding Prelude here. Or a Prelude, I should say, because there's 2 of them. Ah, Theory Tracks, that's what it is, thank you. Shadow Trial 2 is still a Triforce piece. Or in this case, is a Triforce piece,
Alright, so we are not getting the IHOP pancakes, then.
Nope, not getting that piece, most likely. Hey Tangent, welcome in with a rate of 16. We have had a few bugs today, hence the rather unusually late start, but, or rather unusually low timer count right now, but we're off with a new seed. And yes, this is the overall music for Spirit Tracks. It is a fantastic tune, I do love it. My brain just decided it didn't want to remember the name of it. Way too many good songs in the Zelda series to remember them all. Hammer Chest is a Triforce piece.
You know, I am starting... I mean, the hints are kind of obvious at this point.
They are very strong hints, so there's gonna be a bunch hinting Triforce pieces, there should be some hinting other major items. There should be a couple path hints in here. Just seems to be mostly Triforce pieces right now. Alright, Saria's house has strength upgrade, double defense, some nuts, and a bloopy.
Zarya with progression. Nice. Oh, and there's a gold rupee right there where a piece of heart was. Big chest over here with not actual logic. And
it's not CSMC.
Right.
Pot and crate texture matches contents is a separate setting from CSMC, I should add.
Thank you.
More pots. Got a Triforce piece and a bloopy.
So that's where the Blue Man Group was hiding.
And I will refrain from inappropriate jokes on comms. I am not only an atheist, I am also both asexual and aromantic, and those jokes just no thanks.
As someone who is recently exploring Minuetta Forest with another boomerang, nice. As someone who is right now another song, Serenade of Water. Okay, so Deku Tree is suddenly a symphony. Okay, if I can finish, as someone who is right now a demi-romantic asexual, I've generally always tried to keep the commentary professional, albeit silly, so I fully understand where you're coming from, Star.
Yeah. Alright, Ocarina, they started with it and they decided to not try to add Ocarina Shuffle to the mess.
Probably for the best. Alright. Deku Tree, 3rd floor. Over here, 1 button, 3 rising and falling platforms, 1 lit torch, 1 torch now lit. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
And we have some more nuts.
As Alex heads to Lon Lon Ranch. A lot of pots right here, so... And we are picking up a lot of goodies. I saw 2 Chicken McNuggets on Alex's side, whereas Mario was able to pick up 1 gold ball.
Yep. And we had some, we got some Pokemon music there as well. Both in Talon's house and also in the ranch itself. Different tunes, of course.
Alright, there's Bulbasaur, there's Charmander, there's Squirtle! We have found the first 3 starting Pokemon on Alex's side.
And that was not New Barktown. That is a different tune. The one which I'm Route 1 indeed. Thank you for confirming, chat. Let's take another piece. Sorry, maybe somewhat off-tune singing. I can't hit the high notes very well.
You don't want me to attempt to hit the high notes, so I appreciate you covering for me.
I may be a woman, but I am a very low alto as far as my singing range goes. I can hit the C above middle C fine, but I can't get much higher than that.
Okay, is this one of the good Deku Scrub locations? Well, that one is it. Oh.
We do, however, have 4 freestandings here.
So that means Mario has just found the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
There are actually some pods in the back rooms of Deku, but without a slingshot, can't really get back there right now, so isn't going to. I did used to sing in choirs when I was little, but it's been years, and while I still retain a non-zero singing ability, I will stop trying to force it on you guys, because there's another piece in the silo.
That's where my needle in the haystack went. And Mario has just taken out Queen Goma.
Yep, and Prelude for Alex. It is 200 out of 400 Triforce pieces to win, so they're at a decent pace right now, but as with all Triforce Hunts, it's gonna start off nice and then get trolly, because it's always how it goes. To be fair, Isik, where you get a lot of early game checks and a bunch of items as a result, and then, Frog 2 is a piece, well, they're not getting that.
Who knows? Songs are shuffled, they may get it. Wait, a storm near the castle reveals a chest spawned by Sunsong.
Sunsong Graven Castle Storms.
Got it. Third hint. Storm within Zora's domain has a small fairy fountain, so...
That's vanilla.
And thus we don't need to worry about that one.
Nope. This is one of the most obscure grottos in the game, because, the groups to play storms there.
Rock on a ledge in the valley hides a solitary... Oh, that is a rude one. That requires, strength 2, I believe.
It does, and there is a beehive in that grotto for them today, as well as some freestanding rupees.
So it's entirely possible that we are strength 2 locked out of something required.
Mm-hmm.
And yep, no collecting masks until we find the weird egg.
And who knows where that has gone off to.
Alright, shooting gallery time. Fair question. Is this similar to 1,000 checks possible in Majora's Mask Rando? I don't know the exact number, but what I can tell you is that Alex has just won a copy of the home game.
And yes, this is similar. There are, in fact, over 1,000 checks available with pots, crates, rupees, and rupees, basically. Beehives add a few, but not a ton. It's the other 3 that add a lot. Master Quest Water has become the absolute most ridiculous place in the game. Guess how many crates there are in that dungeon, Wolfman?
42.
No.
Too high or too low?
Too low, as we find Burning Cactus has a Nehru's for us.
Ironic that the village that needs protection has protection and doesn't use it. Looks like chat's getting into that, big crate guessing game now.
Hey, Fennel, thank you to Fennel for creating the Easter egg feature. Unfortunately, it bugged out with pots on this build. I thought we'd tested it, but apparently it bugged out again, so we had to ditch that, I'm afraid. We're keeping the crates and beehives, at least, but, it's something. But yes, Wolfman, how many crates do you think there are in Master Quest Water Temple?
Well, I already failed at 40, and you said that was low.
Yes.
Let's go... 80.
82 to be... no, it is 85 pots in Master Quest Water, to be specific.
And Alex has just found the VR troopers.
But yes, there are 85 pots in Master Quest Water, which in combination with freestanding rupees and some other sanities that you can get, there are a maximum possible 123 checks available in, Master Quest Water if you have all sanities on.
Also, Song of Storms at Lost Woods Bridge Deku Scrub.
Yep.
And I am not going to say what that Triforce piece was. All I will say is, there are dogs nearby.
Yes, there are. And Alkalanas, to clarify, rocks are not shuffled. Yet. just to be clear. There's a whole bunch of stuff shuffled, but the regular rocks aren't that you lift up for ammo refills.
Alright, we just found a small pendant.
Yep. And the regular purple rubies for playing Songs of the Frogs are not shuffled. Oh
And,
yes, we can start seeing beehives now. These things exist. If, well, Mario could hit it. There we go.
Ooh, honey sriracha. I think that's
Also, here is Pot Central! With a hookshot in it.
I'm just gonna count how many pieces we have and come up with the appropriate term after. We found one.
Fun fact, not every single pot is here is shuffled because some of them have shared flags.
Okay, that is 5 right now. Memory game for Mario.
Yep. More pots!
6. 7. 8. Man, now I wish we had that Kukiri sword from the first attempt. Ooh,
oh hey, bomb juice! And drink too.
Well, okay, now we can go to that cow grotto.
Yep. Yeah, this is the necessary in the game. I think between child and adult, the guardhouse and Pohut has something like 22 items in it.
Okay, I think that's 10 right now.
I believe you are correct. That's 11. A lot of these he's already checked the twin pot for, but it's hard to remember what isn't shared flags.
There's 12.
You can bomb chew the pots, but chews are not in logic. He's got other things to do with his explosives. And there we are. That is every single pot broken.
There we go. We have found a baker. We have found 12 eggs.
Yes, we have. Actually, that's quite appropriate. You can also bomb chew those beehives. They're kind of finicky, but you can bomb chew them.
And Alex is going to become an adult without picking up Song of Storms.
Indeed.
In the meantime, Mario is utilizing Song of Storms. Remember, grottos are shuffled, so... I don't think... None of the scrubs are shuffled, right? So in this case, we're just stunning to have minimum problems. There we go.
Yep. And what's Beehive Shuffle? You can't see them very well, but it's the things Mario's been knocking off the ceiling of these grottos.
And just like that, we have found the porridge that was enjoyed by the three bears.
And yeah, there are beehives. They're not in all grottos. They are not in the small fairy fountain grottos. They're not in the Tektite grotto. But there are beehives in every single scrub grotto. And there are beehives, and there are 2 beehives in every single generic grotto. And there's a beehive in the DMT cow grotto too. And here's another one, if you can find it. They're a little tricky to spot and harder to aim at because Navi doesn't actually target these things. And for some idiot reason, because OoT is a brilliantly coded game, you can use hookshot and boomerang on those. You can't use bow or slingshot for reasons. Yeah, there are 3 beehives in Domain, did you know?
I still don't know where they are, but we may end up learning.
There are 2 right before the fence next to King Zora, there is 1 just behind him. And you've got more of Pot Central Part 2. And I got a hammer.
Well, there goes my prediction from early on. And there we go, we have found the 3 little pigs.
3 little pigs to go with a baker's dozen of to go with a dozen eggs.
That was entirely a coincidence.
And that was a 20-pack of chews, which is very nice.
Alright, can Mario win a copy of the home game? Ooh. Rolled the dice a little bit too far. Has to take another lap.
Oopsies, got some NA aim going there. Does have hook shots, so can get this.
Oh, that was where I put my now that's what you call music 37. Yes, Chad, I'm going to be this silly throughout the entire thing.
I mean, why not? I mean, we've got another 150-something to go! At this rate, we're going to be here for 2 hours also. Probably more. Possibly. At 23 minutes and not quite a quarter of the way through.
Alright, Mario's now about to get those 12 eggs.
Mm-hmm. Making the smarter choice here to get the broken stick and just crouch stab a lot.
It does make this room go a lot quicker. Even if you have to keep on hearing the duh, no, 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 no all the time, suddenly we are playing Hyrule Warriors.
Indeed. Restream is actually using Alex's audio, so now they both have custom music and effects going. Wasteland is dead, that's nice, although the pots there still might be a thing.
Alright, small chests can have goodies, but not this time. How about the beehive?
That works. There are 2 beehives in every generic grotto as well. It doesn't help for fighting the beehives that they're really dark colored. Hey, there's a Goron tunic.
Doesn't the hammer chest have one of our missing items?
Hammer chest has a Triforce piece today, yes.
And
oh hey! OGC Fairy's got a piece. They are only a Triforce, we're only one more strength than Zelda's Lullaby from it.
You really want to have the last piece of Chicken Alfredo? There's Olaf's heart over there. And Alex has collected the heart. Now, is there anything in the watery depths over there? So the purpose of the Dark, can you answer this? I have something stuck in my throat.
So Triforce Hunt is a mode in Ocarina of Time Randomizer, as well as some of the other Zelda randomizers, where it's an alternate win condition to beating Ganon. You can set a number of Triforce pieces to get and a number of pieces in the world. So in this case, it is 200 out of 400. There is a Triforce piece in Valley. In this case, 200 out of 400 Triforce Hunt. And once you collect enough, so in this case 200, you get sent to the credits, as that's another piece for Mario. And the red rupee. Did Mario forget the other beehive in here?
I've lost track. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I have some water carefully right now.
Yeah, don't choke. That would be good.
Oh yeah, here's a grotto I forgot about.
That is a that's an amazingly bad spot for the skull the Deku Theater, as you find inside Ganon's castle in this path.
So far out of the way, it's wow.
Also, Cat Bobbable Grotto has our other minuet. This one was in Deku Tree.
And, wait, did Alex just find, himself and Mario?
You might have, yes. And yeah, normally you can't even have 200 pieces total in the item pool. 400 is absolutely a case of us turning on way too many sanities.
And, Alex has just found the last stag from Hollow Knight.
Oh hey, Composer Grave in, oh, that's a terrible spot for Composer Grave here in the Routed by Field,
Oh.
In the Field Routed by Valley, sorry. Rain! It's, good thing they can do this entire thing as child, because this would suck otherwise.
Again, because of song sanity, we will not necessarily get a song here.
Nope. And verdict says not a song. The randomizer does sometimes still like to still place a song on the song check, even with song sanity. It can also do funky things when it comes to plentiful or beatable only. During one of my seeds I rolled for testing these settings, Darunia taught you Saria's song. That was
plentiful.
quite a hint to get.
That's plentiful items for you, folks.
Yes, it was. I had to laugh at that one. They said that Darunia's dance yields sorry song, I think was the wording, or whatever the wording of that hit. I was like, okay, game, okay.
Also, Sif Girl, thank you for your continued support to Zelda Speedruns.
39 months, thanks a lot. Which cities are active? Beehives, pots and crates, freestanding rupees, and songs. To be clear, pots and crates are one setting, freestanding rupees is a second, beehives is a third, as we get the one of the Kokiri swords in the back of Kak. Read at Grudo moving next door today. And yeah, ZSR's been around for a while, a couple of years now, I'm not sure how long exactly, but it's not exactly recent.
And oh yes, this crate that Mario is gliding to, this one always has a random item, but
there's also a second item in it. That just happens to be a bloopy.
Could have sworn that was vanilla, but I'm losing track.
And Guru giving us another piece. We're pretty much exactly quarter of the way done at 30 minutes, piece number 51 coming at the 31-minute mark. There is piece, I think, 37 or 38 here for Mario.
Hey, it's Isun's brush! Let's see how many of you get that reference.
Not me. Now, there is a hint here, but there is also a crate on this ledge. Don't forget the crate! Andrew giving us some sticks. Fortress Storms has 3 scrubs.
And a Triforce piece over there, how moving. And yeah, you have to approach this crate carefully because, well, it's so easy to interact with multiple things surrounding it that you get cancelled out of the roll.
That is a finicky one, yes. Shieldgrave not just giving us a small fairy fountain. And Colossus card, there was generic. And here's some more scrubs.
Which means another beehive.
There's the bloopy for this one. Yes, every single generic grotto has 2 beehives, every single scrub grotto has 1 beehive, and the DMT cow grotto has 1 beehive and some freestanding rupees. It's very strong hints, so we're gonna get a mix of everything. I still can't tell what's in that crate. And this is not one of the grottos that has a beehive in it. It does, however, have a Sculptula and a hint. Valley Storm says Dompe Group's great.
Oh, that's nasty.
That is. And apparently it was a bloopy in the crate, thank you, chat. Piece number 40 for Mario.
Well, good news is we found the 40,000th, seed ever rolled, along with Din's Fire.
Here under the Owlin Lake.
And you know what? Very strong hints. Why not read some more?
May as well. This one giving us information that Water Temple has a blue potion bottle in it.
Well, at least we know it's not Rudo's letter.
At least there's that.
And our second hint. Lake Hylia is on the path of gold.
Possibly for that Dins.
Yeah. So, Shadow Temple is going to have our piece of the Afikomen, I guess.
Not surprising. There's quite a number of checks in Shadow, especially once you toss pots and rupees and crates in there. Path of Gold hints refer to the fact that mean that there is an item in that area that leads to a piece. There are path hints for other purposes that work a little differently. For Triforce Hunt, they mean that they lead to a piece. If it were Dins, it would also lock the other Dins fire, because otherwise then you could use either Dins for it. And yes, this is Triforce Hunt, as evidenced by Alex finding one right there.
Yep, right there, Alex has just found a copy of the critically acclaimed MMORPG. Also, have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV?
Fishing at a slightly funky time of day for Mario, I think. At dawn and dusk, the fish get a little crazy. So he's gonna try a slightly less terrible time of day. And Burning Cactus still Nehru's, thank you. Or a Nehru's, because this is Nehru's I don't, because yeah, there is, I think, 2 Nehru's in Plentiful. Gets a little finicky sometimes, but Plentiful has some quirks to it.
Well, sometimes we have to play more Plentiful in order to find the quirks.
That is true. Final Fantasy is a game series of role-playing games, quite well known and quite well loved.
And I forget, does this grotto have a beehive?
It does not, as Alex is double-checking. Outside of the Scrubs Grotto and generic grottos, the only other grotto that doesn't have a scrub or a chest in it, or a regular chest that's not spawned by enemies in it, is in fact the Cow Grotto in DMT.
Oh gosh, I forgot about this! Holy moly, that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have found the 4 big bad Beetleborgs. Yes, I do count the white Beetleborg for this purpose. Oh, 1, 2, 3 swings, you're out at the old volcano. That does not sound well, I'm sorry. I'm trying, Tamaltalk.
Very nice double jump slash for that, breaking that rock there for Alex. It looks easy, but it's actually a little finicky. Rivet! Because that's his little health sound. That's gonna vary to me. That was funny.
Alright, there should be a beehive on Mario's side. There it is. I didn't see it drop anything. Are we gonna have to come back in?
I think that's one of the ones it doesn't have. I think it's one of the pots that doesn't have anything, but beehives, I'm not so sure. I'm looking in different directions at the same time.
Oh!
Oh, jeez.
We have found the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, pre-Tommy.
Or a Triforce another Triforce piece off of the Bolero check.
So, So wait, if it's pre-Tommy, are we talking the actual ones, or the original TV show, or are we talking the movie reboot?
You were asking someone who has genuinely no idea what you're talking about, so there's my answer.
Fair enough. Anyway, we also have Prelude of Light, so we can head back to either age at any time.
That's the other Prelude they both got the first in Kokiri. Yeah, I think Mario got confused. I think you have the second copy of Prelude. Welcome to Plentiful Song Sanity, where you can get 2 copies of Prelude and the Rune can give you Saria's song.
And I mean, obviously, chat, we know which version of Power Rangers is the superior one. That part's not up for debate. I was talking about which iteration of the quote-unquote original Power Rangers. I meant like the original TV series or the movie reboot that came out like 6 years ago. Obviously, we know the answer to that one. And Jean, we already found the VR troopers. You missed them like 10 minutes ago. Alright, so how many pieces was Flare Dancer guarding at the bottom? We found 1. And we found 2. Problem, these are the Olsen twins.
I was gonna suggest the Weasley twins.
Well, next time you see a pair, call it out.
Sure, but I am not nearly as good at being spontaneous as you are, Wolfman. You are the entertainer of us. I am the person who tries to keep it all straight.
Our roles have been reversed tonight. That's all I'm saying. And I cannot fault Mario dealing with chickens right now. And
oh yeah.
Oh gosh! Small keys in pots. Oh, that adds extra checks.
Yes, the shenanigans that come about as such. Oh, there's another copy of the Inside Games Castle Path. Actually, I think we saw that one earlier. Never mind. Just to get another key. This time in an actual chest.
We found 3 keys without even going into the lava room.
Yep. Welcome to Pots, everyone. At least it's not Master Quest Water with 123 checks. Which is what you get when you turn on pots, crates, I think freestanding rupees, definitely skulls, and definitely keys. Oh, and map compasses as well.
Oh gosh, I forgot about these pots over here. Oh!
Pots, everyone!
That's where your Weasley twins are.
Yes, they are. But yes, this is why we turned on pods, crates, beehives, and freestanding rupees, as it just suits the theme of Easter hunts. Egg hunts pretty well to go looking everywhere in all the hidden places, because there's a lot of DLC content going on with this one. And hey, speaking of things, we've got both of the tabs of the features we wanted to feature tonight. Hey Fennel, and also hey Real Rob. And also the one who developed the Easter egg setting that we unfortunately had to ditch due to graphical glitches, Real Rob here is the one who came up with pods, crates, rupees, and beehives.
And, no, chat, the 3 pots did not represent the, Triforce because only 2 of them had Triforce pieces. Therefore, they were the twins that Star had mentioned earlier.
Exactly.
There is a method to our madness!
The third pod, I don't know, maybe call it Percy or something. The, Raisley who abandoned the family.
Fair enough. Ooh, nice Bombchu flip.
Don't worry, Chad, if you can't keep up with it all, there's a lot of nuttiness going on. Now, Mario's doing chickens, Alex is having a fun time in fire, and we're beaming it up a little tonight as we get another piece for Mario. And no, I don't have any creative names for it. Wolfman's one is coming up with these. I am bad at it. There's a reason why my username is still the same thing as it was when I was 11, because that's when I came up with it.
He bounced around a few different nicknames. This one is just stuck around the longest.
Oh hey, there's...
Boss Key!
Yep, yeah, these are some, I think, freestanding hearts in the original, in non-freestanding stuff shuffle.
And, oh, I know what that particular Triforce piece is now that you've mentioned what that vanilla item is. I refuse to state it. All I will say is shoutouts to Chugga Conroy.
Mm-hmm.
And I will see if anyone is...
Mr. Mario, or Mario, not Mr. Mario, that's a different runner. And, you lost me again, Wolfman, I'm afraid.
Just trust me, I do not want to go in depth on that one.
No, that is entirely fair. We'd be here forever and talk about nothing but your references if we did nothing if we talked about every single references in detail.
You think I'm going to remember all these references by the time we're done?
No. I mean, can you come? I mean, impressed even come to come up with as many as you have, considering you've seen a good few dozen by now.
Again, shoutouts to Medibot who came up with this concept. I can only be a quarter as great as them. Alright, Kuko collecting almost done for Mario.
No, I'd probably jump in the well after that since you did open that up.
And wow, that's our 4th strain between our 4 runners, I believe.
3rd. I've counted 1 in Saria's house, 1 in the guardhouse pots, and then that.
Okay, you're probably... Still, having one of the strengths be on chickens, considering that we know outside Ganon's castle has something of interest. Oh, and Mario is going for the child cow play.
I mean, I guess you're here, get the item.
Yep, go get your copy of Moo Moo Milk. I'm pretty sure I didn't name that one yet.
I don't think you have. They were both going to lose track by the end of this whole thing. I mean, the price of the Triforce is an item of interest in outside Ganon's castle theory, because you did get a hint for that This Volvagia fight's going terribly, by the way. Yikes for Alex. I think this is, what, the third fly cycle? It's just not going well, unfortunately.
I don't even know how to do the proper 0 or 1 fly cycle skip, so Alex is doing much better than I am.
There we go. It is a little finicky, to be fair, Wolfman. I'm no good at either.
And thus, Volvagia is defeated, deboned, and presents us with a copy of the manga. I still need to read my copy of the manga myself.
Mm-hmm.
Mario going for a Skulltula token's not a bad idea, considering we generally will not receive a hint for 10.
You never receive a hint for 10. You might get one for 20, 30, 40, 50 are guaranteed, and we've got some more bots.
Well, was that another set of 3 over there?
Yes, it was.
Okay, folks wanted the Triforce. There you go. There's the Triforce.
Fair enough. 10 skulls giving us... something. I am not having any enlightened ideas.
Jay Leno's piano.
There we go.
And we already covered... Wait. Right. The other seed had 2 instead of 3, and Dompe with a long shot.
Indeed.
And
yes, there was a trio of troublemakers there. Maybe... I don't know, let's go... What do we want to call those 3? The golden trio from Harry Potter, let's go with that. They're in the pots.
Very well. I have a backup set of 3 just in case.
We're sure to see more.
Fennel, I don't know anymore.
Don't think too hard about it, is what my advice is.
Maybe it was the original Triforce from Lowrule.
Maybe. Metagoron, I think, has at least one pot next to him. Yep. There we go, and there you go. And Fortress then.
This music is... I recognize the music where Alex is right now. I was not expecting final boss music here, that's for sure.
Gotta love music, Rando.
And this grotto contains...
a hint and some pots.
While Mario is inside the bottom of the well. And let's see, 1, 2, I could have sworn there was one more pot in there.
Third was nothing.
Oh, it was just 2?
Yeah. No, there were 3 pots, the third was useless.
So it was the Mario Brothers then. Thank you.
Indeed. And yes, Staticus, welcome into the return of the pots. We've added, and rupees, we've added crates and beehives to the nonsense too for a little extra funkiness, as well as grotto entrance randos you just saw there for Alex. Speaking of pots...
And suddenly it's Dr. Wily and Dr. Robotnik? I didn't realize we had entered into the Worlds Collide universe. Total number of checks, that's for you. Ooh, Iron Boots in bottom of the well, as we also found the Unholy Triforce, aka the CDI games.
And how many checks are there enabled? I did not count, but there are probably, I don't even know, something in the probably something like 600 if I had to take a wild guess, as we find the OoT still teaches some fire arrows.
And would you like to name that one?
Nothing's coming to mind, I'm afraid.
What is my car doing there? How did I drive it up there?
That is a good question. Take some impressive driving skills to get your car in there. And how long has it been there, considering there's a lot of rocks in the way?
And wow, that small key was vanilla?
That was a vanilla smoky, yes.
You know, considering what we're deep. I'm actually impressed by that.
There are some freestanding things here. Yeah, there's a decent number of pots and things in here.
Ooh, but a Gibdo's guarding something. And oh, the second Kokiri sword.
Sure, game, sure.
Alright, it is time for our first visit into Dodongo's cavern.
There are a whole lot of things in here.
Glad to know that we're entertaining you all somehow.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Better have some more name ideas for groups coming up, Wolfman, because there's a whole bunch of stuff in DC. It gets even more OP when you toss in all the pots and freestanding rupees.
Yeah, but keep in mind that groups only work well if it's, you know, there's a number in the same room. If we're talking individual items, such as the lost Social Security card of Abraham Lincoln, well, there's not much we can do about that.
That's fair. That being Mario's side, Alex finding looks like 2 pieces here in this room. Let's call them, say, the Pruitt brothers, uncles to the Weasley twins from earlier.
I don't think there are beehives in that room, Alex.
That's not a scrub grotto, as we find another scale in the well. Or a scale.
And then, hey, it's the actual source code for a search engine. I don't know if I can say their name for fear of copyright, but oh.
Was that like 4 pieces in a row just now for Mario?
We are up to 5, and Sun Song, and 6, and 7. Oh, is there another nearby pot? Nope, 7 dwarves.
Perfect.
Oh.
And Alex is going for this a lovely check. Yes, that's a thing. I think it's a free recovery heart in vanilla.
So that's where I put that hot pocket.
That's an appropriate place there behind the lava fall. It's certainly pretty hot.
Yeah, but what's hotter, the inside or the out?
Both!
Fair enough.
Asking why the cat chickens were in the well makes sense too, to be fair, Baby Shack.
We already rescued the Cuckoos, so I didn't know if I was allowed to take that reference.
Fair enough, as we get some seeds and we've got ourselves a Narmos push, because there are actually some freestanding things up there, besides just that sculpture that you see normally.
By the way, chat, feel free to play along as well in case you come up with other silly ideas.
Wolfen and I are going to eventually run out of things.
I'm going to try not to.
As we find, let's go with Dimitri, the Dodongo from the Oracle games there. How do you get there? I mean, I guess it's appropriate, though he's friendlier than most of the other Dodongos you'd normally find here.
Probably found a way through... Yeah, probably found a water path through Lake Hylia. There you go. So, checks out.
Possible. Hope maybe we might find his friends Dimitri and Ricky and Moosh somewhere around as well. My Oracle Games knowledge is dismal, by the way, but I do know those three characters exist.
All good. Chat is cheering on Alex going for a statue push. I don't remember if it's just for the Skulltula or if there's anything else up here. Nope, just the skull.
Well, there might have been a freestanding, but apparently not. Just the skull.
And... wait. What? Excuse me, why was that dodgeball thrown at Mario? At least he got to keep it, but still. Also, yes, apparently the attack pots do count, so,
They do drop recovery hearts. Got some nut upgrade and a blue there. 30 skulls is a Triforce piece, 40 skulls is a shield of some type that I forgot, 50 skulls is unknown at the moment.
And Mario has just found my old copy of the Windows 95 instruction manual.
Or he's a Hylian shield, thank you.
Okay.
The next trio could be the Golden Goddesses, yeah, quite possibly. Goddess Hylia's gotta be around somewhere too.
If we do see a triple, then there you go, Baby Shark. You'll get your wish. Also, happy 1 hour mark.
Happy 1 hour, everyone. As we find Floopy here, we are moving it up to heck today.
And I think we already covered those Triforce pieces, so I'm not going to rename them.
Yes, we did see Night Rocket earlier. And there's gonna be a whole bunch of pots in this room.
But first, we need those stairs to come tumbling down.
Tumbling? They just kind of collapse downwards in a straight line. I wouldn't call that quite tumbling, per se.
No, you see, Fennel, that is chat's homework assignment. To see if we do mention duplicates.
Indeed.
But if we do this again, should I prepare a list or not?
I think it's more fun to come up with it on the fly.
Okay, that's one. We're not naming yet until we see all three. That's two. There we go. We have found the three goddesses of Hyrule.
Alex on the other side has found 2 pieces so far in the pots in this room. Let's see the rest before we decide what these are. Or actually, no, that's it. So that would be Moosh's friends, Dimitri and Ricky, the other 2 animal companions from the Oracle games.
Why was Dimitri left alone,
though? Maybe he got a little too carried away partying with his other friends, the Dongos. Got a little too excited to see some Dongos of a different type. And wandered on off, leaving his friends alone in that room.
Fair enough. Oh, this room has some pots in it.
Oh, it does.
Also, I just realized something. We're gonna have to actually come back with the bow or slingshot because I'm pretty sure the other rooms up ahead, the vanilla way of traveling through, have pots in them as well.
The Lizalfo's room definitely does, and yes, they do have pots. Though there are ways of jumping around the platforms. It's a bit of a pain in the arse, but you can do it, as they find Big Oron is dead today.
Do these rupees that are in Hyrule Castle in the water, are they also shuffled?
Don't think so, because they're invisible. I think the same goes for the resource for rupees as child. Let's see, that's...
Well, there's another pot at least, I think. Yep, I did see, so we can't... I was waiting to use that one, Tomaltok. There you go. You have found the American Online installation disc. Congratulations.
Yep. And Sunsong Great giving us, Oh, what is the Sunsong Great giving us there, Wolfman?
The brave little toaster.
That. It is also piece number 81 from Mario. More pots! And
there's Rudo's letter. Tomaltok, I do not know the names of the friends of the brave little toaster. I just know that it's a thing that exists.
I have even less of an idea than you do.
Tomaltok,
for shame,
be thankful I knew of it.
Fair enough.
Jean, the challenge is to not duplicate. Our runners have to put in the work, so do we. Speaking of, this is probably a good time to shout them out. So please give a follow to Alexander Harold and Alpha Mario X for actually going through this very mixed up world of Hyrule.
Indeed.
Shoutouts to additional heroes, Carliana and Tomaltok for hitting the buttons and trying to keep us in line.
As well as to my co-com Wolfman for coming up with all this wild location random names. And thanks to Veggie for keeping the race stream running.
And thank you, Star, for coming up with this idea.
Yeah. Thank you also to Real Robin for Fennel for coming up with really nifty settings. It is a shame that we couldn't showcase both at the same time because OoT is a well-coded game and it gets cranky at times.
Just wait till next year, it'll be better than ever.
No, for sure. Next year we might have some extra fun stuff going on. There's always new things coming out for Rando. A little confused why Alex just found a fire rod there, but okay.
Maybe it was the alpha one that eventually got cancelled from Minish Cap.
Perhaps.
You see, you can do this.
Yeah, once in a while, though I maybe should have specified which fire rod that was, because there's a few in the series.
I think we've already covered the room that Mario's in, so...
Believe so. And indeed, thanks shoutouts also to Kev, who developed the original Easter egg coding, and who that Fennel borrowed to make it to an actual setting.
It is daytime in Kakariko Village, so I don't know if that means we have actually passed Easter, or if we're just dealing with the second night Seder at this point. Oh! Why did I put the horseradish there? I'm sorry. Oh wait, it's because I didn't want to have it. Oh, this room that Alex is in, I believe this has some pots in it?
Yes. So, there is a sculpture back here.
It's good. I think it's good to collect at least 20, since I don't think we're going to get a 20 skulls hint today.
I don't think it looks like we're gonna get one, and there is a piece on 30 as well, so if we're gonna get 20, might as well get 30 if it's on the way. Do we get skulls in their face?
Don't feel bad, Alex. I sometimes struggle with the controls for this game, too. Oh, here's where the ice rod went.
Nice. We already covered the cat windmill for Mario.
And now we are just about ready to deal with King Dodongo. We just have to open up this chest to reveal the second Epona song.
We're both seriously in DC.
I think Alex is a little shocked.
Earlier. Yep. Because yeah, we saw the other Epona song earlier in DC. I can't quite remember where, but it was lurking in a pot somewhere.
Fortunately, oh, missed the initial throw. Has to waste a cycle.
I was wondering if he was going to make it, because that was a blind throw there. Would have been impressive if he had, but nope, not quite enough today.
And the contents of that crate, they were a blue. One more merry-go-round of death later, and we will collect our reward. Actually, our 2 rewards, because the medallions and stones are still shuffled amongst themselves, so we are guaranteed to get something here.
Yeah, we're gonna get something off that prelude check. As well as, oh, that's where the Rod of Seasons went off to.
I am going to have words with, Onyx later.
Wonder where he's gone off to, for that matter.
I did mention the right, boss, right?
I can't actually tell you. I'm not sure which one the Dimitri, Ricky, and, Moosh come from either off the top of my head. And I mentioned my knowledge of the Oracle games is extremely bad.
Okay. It was either Onyx or Orlox or something.
It is Onox, I'm just not sure which game he's from.
Okay. Okay, it is season.
Excellent, thank you. Yeah, Alex, don't forget this check.
And you have found... That's the Master Sword... Oh, wait. It's just a replica.
I mean, that's to be expected, because I don't think the Extra Sword actually exists in the world of Zelda 2, which is where that Temple of
Whoa!
Time music came from.
Sorry, I'm just... Mario somehow gained 3D vision temporarily?
RetroArch is known for a few graphical glitches at times. This is the most famous of them.
Didn't know. But either way, with 3 dungeons completed, Alex is now able to enter Ganon's castle.
Sadly, we won't be seeing those pots over there today.
Oh gosh, those pots, right?
In case chat is wondering what those pots are, we just post this link in chat.
So, that image that Star posted, that was what was just picked up by Alex.
Indeed. And yeah, that image there is in fact the might be the greatest thing to come out of Pot Serenity as a setting is, those pots over there below Ganondorf, those can have items in Pot Sanity. Colossus Song is a heart container, those pots under Dwarf can have, items in them, including light arrows, and that hint is what you get when Ganondorf tells you your light arrows are below him.
Do we have 1 or 2 of something here? It is just 1, which means we have found the original Stairmaster.
We're lights at the top of river, yeah. I mean, we're not getting a dwarf in anyhow, because by the time we can get access to dwarf with Ganon's Castle Bosky, we found all the stray items in Hyrule.
Also, welcome to what is perhaps the rarest room in the game, the Fire Trial, and it's gone.
I'm saying, I actually saw someone have light arrows there, I assume in those pots over there, and the scene finally felt complete.
Alright. Sif Girl, next pair we spot, that's what it'll be.
Sadly, it wasn't here in Seven Trial, because I do know that the Lake is guarding a piece. Maybe that's Hestu's final reward that he gives you, the huge Korok seed.
Oh, please, don't remind me of that.
Alright, here's a pair of chests.
Yep.
And...
it's the Gomarakas.
Indeed, there you are, Tomeltak.
Why do I have a feeling that the next time there is a Triforce Hunt, I'm going to be brought back just for this?
Because it's absolutely hilarious and chat loves it. There's a Requiem, that's handy.
And we did just see a hint that says that crossing the wasteland will give us a heart container, which, even with double defense, honestly, I would still like to have some additional health.
It's actually kind of impressive. There are now 18 in. They've done a heck ton of checks, and they've only got 5 hearts each. Heart pieces being a little bit scarce at the moment.
Which means they're probably in Shadow Temple.
Probably. They've got to be somewhere, after all. Hey Virgil, yeah, it's an absolutely crazy hunt for 200 random items in the world that Wolf and I are coming up with increasingly hilarious names for. I think Maru there just picked up, I believe I called that a fire rod earlier in the lava fall. Or was that your hot pocket, I think? I think that was your hot pocket in lava fall. The fire rod was elsewhere.
It was the hot pocket in the water, in the lava fall.
It's not literally scarce item, by the way, just to be clear. We have the plentiful item pool. I know that's where
And
the goddess Hylia was hiding. We found the other three, I think, earlier, but there she is, hiding in Ganon's castle.
Sif Girl, the next one. There's your Bon Jovi album. And literally on 100. I did not
Indeed.
plan that.
Perfect.
We already found the ice rod.
Yep, that was in DC. We found both a Flare Rod, Ice Rod, as well as the Rod of Seasons in DC in various locations.
One of the other Triforce pieces may have been the Rod of Ages, but it's kinda easy to lose track.
The Harp of Ages might be there in the Water Temple boss key chest.
Oh, right. Harp of Ages, thank you.
We also found the Oracle Link's friends, Ricky, Dimitri, and Noosh in various places in DC. And Heroes has these maracas, I think.
Yep. And extra nut capacity.
Indeed.
Yep. The Dominion Rod is potentially out there. But this actually brings up a fair question. Is it going to be the fully powered up Dominion Rod, or do we have to find all the skywritings?
Good question. I don't think we've actually named what that particular piece on the frogs is today. Maybe it's their friend the Gonjero Mask is what's gotten stuck on the frogs. Your friend the frogs? Yeah, you get the frog core, you can destroy the frog core yourself.
No, we have not found double claw shots yet.
And we definitely haven't found the 3 transformation masks yet. Chat votes we should find the runes for the Dominion Rod, by the way.
Then, if we are to find the ruins, we require a room with 6 of the alleged Triforce pieces. And Fierce Deity is its own. Oh! There's the Fierce Deity.
That's where it went off to. I mean, kind of appropriate here at the Lost Woods. Not too far from, you know, Sculpted, who, Oh yeah, by the way, there's was that 4 Triforce pieces up there?
That was 4. Did anyone say anything tied to 4? Chat is not letting me scroll up.
I don't think they said anything specific. What is a... Did we just find the Beatles hiding up there?
The Beatles? Oh, you're talking every single beetle from the Zelda series. Yeah, I think there's 4 of them.
I was more thinking the music group, but yeah.
Oh, right. Those beetles.
I'm not actually sure how many Beatles there are in Skyward Sword. Or yes, the 4 Giants is another quartet. Or the 4th Sword.
It's the 4 Beatles this time.
We'll keep the Giants and 4 Swords in mind for when we run into them.
Wait.
And, speaking of the Book of Medora, that's where that went off to.
Well, the Force Temple is a mysterious place. We are gonna need all the help we can get.
Yes, we will.
Okay, hold on. There's one.
There's
and
a Nocturne.
Nocturne.
Din's might be the path and lake, so that's handy.
All right. Well, hold on. There are still more. That's 2. That's small key. There's 3.
That's the transformation masks for you.
Again, scary place. Lizalfos are taking their time for Mario. As we now fight the, I guess the cousins, the Stalfos, on Alex's side. Oh, hi, Gruntilda.
We do need the Deku to find the Deku Princess in a bottle at some point. She might be here.
Except the problem... I don't know if this is the right room for the Deku Princess. I fear that this is more room for... Of course, Cheeto. Don't worry, we'll see if we can find the Deku Princess if possible.
She'll show up somewhere, just make it a little bit.
And... wait, oh, this option got put on as well!
We usually have the forest shortcut to Hernan for, equity between rule sets, since, the glitch rule sets let you just glitch down here. This is the only shortcut that's turned on, I understand.
What? I thank you for at least putting this one on, because dealing with Forest Temple is a slog.
Yeah, they still need to find that boss key, wherever that's hiding. Goal number 20. Yeah, another key. You do actually need to push things around a bit more at some point, but not right now.
I would have at least opened up the final door, but that's just me.
And we also do need to find the 4 Divine Beasts and Master Quest here, yes. 4 Giants, 4 Divine Beasts, the 4 Sword, the Master Cycle 0, Master Koga is gonna be around here someplace too.
No. At this, I am starting to... Actually, Tamaltalk was answering what we are not finding all the shrines. No, Baby Shark. I'm drawing the line there. Unless it happens to be one Triforce piece that contains all 120 shrines, that's not happening.
No, maybe, although there are 200 extra pieces, maybe some of those are the shrines.
I am not doing that. For one,
Yeah,
that's a cop-out.
Fair. I believe Mario should be tracking down his ice rod soon. There was one of these spots back here.
Oh, I think Alex was trying to get to the Floor Master room, but didn't get it correctly.
We haven't quite found the jewels from Zelda 2. We did find a fake Master Sword from Zelda 2 earlier, but we haven't found these gems yet.
I thought that fake Master Sword was from A Link to the Past, but whatever. It's a fake Master Sword.
Indeed.
I'm drawing the line there, Draco.
Yeah, no, we're not naming all 120 shrines. I can't even name a single one right now offhand. I'll skip, thanks. Also, shoutouts to the fact they still don't have a bow an hour and 28 minutes in. Ice rod located for Mario.
You are actually trying to remember every single one.
Just a couple. I don't quite remember which exact pot the fire rod is in. I do remember that the ice rod was in one of the pots in that back room there, and the Rod of Seasons is on King Dodongo. A couple stuck. Most haven't.
And there we go. Alex gets the recoil.
Nicely done.
This Floor Master is a pain, but thankfully Deku Nuts makes it a little bit more manageable.
Yes, they do. And as a reward, let's see what he gives us. Oh, that's where the mole mitts went off to.
This isn't the best soil to be digging, but we'll make do. And oh, that's where one of the wallets went.
Oh, alright, that's where that was, finally.
We did find a group of 7, but, I believe they were already named the Seven Dwarves.
That is correct.
And yes, I'm willing to go outside of the Zelda universe to do this.
And we did just find the Rod of Seasons for Mario there off of Kingadongo.
Yeah, we have not found the Harp of Ages yet.
Not quite. Well, there it is. Right.
You
That
recognized
is
it first! That's the rule!
And there's $5 for Mario off 20 skulls.
I understand the query, Baby Shark. Don't worry.
We'll find the Wind Waker at some point. Not there, though.
Mario going up Death Mountain.
This is actually really fun. I'm starting to get better at coming up with random names for things over time.
It's all good, it's all good. Oh, that's where the $5 actually went. And the $5.
Hey, and that was 111 random items found around Hyrule as they get the boss key.
And yes, I know we are still on the lookout for the Deku Princess. Haven't found her yet. We're keeping an eye out.
Yeah, she's gotta be hiding somewhere.
I'm just concerned it may not be in this temple. Unless Phantom Ganon is watching over her.
Possibly, because we are almost locked out of here.
If Phantom Ganon actually has a bow, I mean, it's technically possible in this rule set.
And not in these settings, yeah, it's possible for Phantom Ganon to have a bow. You can't do him with just Silk Shot. It's a bit of a pain in the rear, but it is doable.
Oh, hi, Marks. I like those one-frame pauses when Mario collected those pieces. Virgil Dante, I thought it was 60 treasures, not 120. Or are you counting the DS version as well? Okay. Well, we will see. First, we have to actually defeat Phantom Ganon, who often proves to be stubborn with the short reflections.
Yep, and we do also a good fight. We had the Tingle Tuners missing too.
Do we really want the Tingle Tuner?
I mean, it's somewhere.
I'd rather have the Tingle Bottle. May Miiverse be a blessing.
And Phantom Ganon is not a thing. Is not the thing. Or anything, really. Just a recovery heart.
Tomahawk talk, that's literally what we were just discussing. Anything that requires an obscene amount of stuff, that's where we just put it all in one thing, so... Oh, Alex never got these hints yet.
He's never done Deku.
And because this is only Grotto entrance shuffle, not dungeon entrance shuffle, we cannot enter Deku Tree as an adult, correct?
Correct. Mario there finding another pair. Let's see, what is that pair? How about Thing 1 and Thing 2 is what he just found there in the crater, and here we get the Cat in the Hat.
There you go. Wait a second. Virgil Dante, are there 2 Gorman brothers or 3?
There's 3. One you get the mask of the what's it called? Circus leader's mask, and
which is what Mario just picked up.
And then we'll find his brothers eventually. And then we'll find the brothers eventually. Might be here somewhere in the Colossus, actually, because there are some things here to do. We got a hint for this grotto. I don't remember what it was, but there is a hint. Pot in the Shadow Temple is Red Earthy.
Now, hold on, we still have a beehive. Okay, it's... Alright, we have another pair,
That's the Gorman brothers. Found the big brother who gives you the circus leader's mask earlier. Now there's the other 2.
I couldn't tell what was on that archway. Also, wow, we actually do get the 20 skull hint.
Oh yeah, there's a piece of Triforce in the ice cavern.
I mean, we're looking for stuff all over the world, game. Come on.
Thanks. We are still looking for the pieces of the fused shadow.
I mean, it's possible that they're just combined.
They might be. Let's see how many things you get here in this lobby. There's the boss key. We already named that piece for Mario, though I don't remember what we called it. Oh, I think that was Bon Jovi piece number 100. Is that what that was? And that one piece there on the lobby.
It's the Deku Princess.
That's where she went off to.
We have not found the 2 elder brothers yet. We're working on it, chat. Please be patient.
And yeah, we do need to locate the King of Red Lions. I wonder where that's gone off. Where he's off to at this moment.
This actually would be the perfect place to keep him, because it's so far away from water.
And there's some lights.
And, we are, in a hilarious manner, he locked out of the adult side. We had a lot more checks, and we need to be a child to progress.
Yay! Yeah, Vakar and Medley have got to be somewhere too.
I'm sorry. I'm just shocked at the logic that we have to be a child to complete Spirit Temple right now.
That's actually kind of impressive. Alex is setting up for this is Alex setting up for Dante digging, so that'll go to his long shot. That's how disappointed some sound when the lights go down. Well, we've already seen the other side, and we're not going to be seeing our friend Ganondorf for a while. We're going to have all the random items in the game by the time we get there.
So, the reason for that disappointment, just so it's clear, the way that a Triforce Hunt, or Easter Egg Hunt, or random potpourri hunt works at this rate, is once you find all the necessary stuff, regardless of its, quality, game just ends. Also, there's your 50 hint. It's dead.
I was wondering where it went off to, because we were running out of hint stones.
So, it's literally pick up your 200th item, which could be composed of more than 200, as we've seen, and you just get insta-warp to the credits, and then if you were to load your game again, then you would receive the boss key to, Ganon all the way at the top of the castle or tower, and, there you go. If you really want to finish Ganon, do it that way.
So girl, if we were to find all the golden bugs from TP, they would be all need to be all in a bunch, because there's I think 24 of them, and
As I said, that would be a situation where one piece represents 24.
yeah.
Okay, we do have some standards here. What have I done?
You made it very entertaining, to be fair, because it is hard to come up with entertaining stuff on a more serious note when we're just seeing pots, and more pots. And some Murphys, and some crates. Okay, that's fair, Sith Girl. It's a pair, all the golden bugs to the ball, and then Akira. Okay, that's a trio here. I think there's a few more pots around before we decide to name what this is.
Yeah, well, that was a local trio, so it could be kept separate, and it's gonna have to be. Ugh, I've lost track of all the other trios that were mentioned.
Let's go with the silver trio. Harry Potter found the golden trio earlier. Now there's where Neville, Ginny, and Luna went off to.
Okay.
That's just the only thing that came to mind offhand.
We'll watch out for the nephews to mall talk. Yeah, the next time we do a Triforce Hunt, let me know.
I'm sure it'll turn up. No idea what we'll do for the next Freaky Friday. We probably need to go off a bit more seriously off the rails in a different direction next time. It's been a bit since we did Key Sanity. We should do some cross keys soon. That might be fun.
Now Child Zora's River, where I just realized something. Will the individual frog songs, that is the 5 before Frogs 2, are they shuffled as well?
No, not at the moment. I do remember seeing a PR from Cuphead that does exactly that. Yeah, you do want to pick up a couple beans. You might want to go rescue the beetles from the Kokiri Forest at some point eventually.
Tumult. There are so many possibilities. I am getting scared.
And there's the moments for it, Mario. That was one of the runs I remember because it's fairly distinct. Flowmaster giving us the moments. And a few of these are intended to coming with something vaguely thematic. Oh, that's an idea. Thank you for whichever one of my fellow restreamers put up a poll prediction. Who's gonna find a bow first? That's a really good question, because we're an hour and 43 in. There are 4 bows and 4 slingshots in the game. Where are these things?
I honestly don't know. What I do know is, if Alex wants some additional checks, he may want to go back to Lost Woods. Because I believe it was by the bridge scrub that Song of Storms was located.
You would be correct, and that is the only storms we have found. We're not sure where the other is. We're also going to see some more beehives here, because for some reason there are 3 of the things in Zora's domain.
Well, we have a lot of pots over here, so let's keep an eye out for this batch.
That's 1. That is 2. And that is...
A heart container!
2. And heart container. So what is that pair we just found there, Wolfman? What was their
It's
ideas?
It is Princess Peach and Princess Daisy.
Here we go. Alright, beehive time. That's 1.
Where's the...
There's 1 on the left side and there's 1 behind. There should be one somewhere here. There's another. Okay, that's where that was.
Why is there a
Aiming.
beehive here?
I don't know. There's 3 of them actually. There's a 3rd one behind King Zora of all idiot places. And our hint here is that Water Boss Key is... Water River is a piece.
Alright, then I guess with that one bee that with that one Triforce piece found in the honey, I forgot the name of this book, but oh, the Dark Prognosticus.
There we are. That's what that is. Okay, and let's see how many Mario fans here. Let's Here, did he have a hint for this chest? The Water Boss Key is back to piece. Okay, so that's a pair. So that's where Pamela and her dad went off to. And you know what, Orca and Sturgeon? That Orca and Sturgeon have gotten stuck in the Water Temple today. River chest and Boss Key chest.
You know, that's appropriate. Which one's which?
Let's stick Orca in the Boss Key chest and Sturgeon in the River chest.
And we are. That's fair. Alex also preparing to go into Jabu Jabu's belly.
May as well. Has Boomerang, has Rudo's letter. Mario getting reminded that Don Garrow's mask has gotten stuck on the hood of the frogs there today. And seeing that the beetles are hiding up there. That, by the way, is like the most useless bean chat in regular rando, and in the vanilla game it's only some freestanding rupees up there, but, and a hint some that we don't use in Shuffle, but, well, when you have freestanding rupees, that suddenly exists.
And that third beehive is right there.
That's where Lulu's hiding today, I guess.
It is an out-of-the-way location, so why not?
Alright, we're getting that fake Master Sword. Inside Ganon's castle is still Path of Gold. What even did we find in there? I don't remember anything particular. Well, I guess Requiem would be it.
I mean, Requiem did technically lead us to gold.
Huh?
It just wasn't much gold.
No. Oh wait, more pots.
There's 1, 2, a 2.
So let's go with that's where the Composer Brothers are hiding today.
Yeah, I guess they did enjoy fish.
Jabu's also gotten buffed with pot sanity. I think don't think there's any big crates in here, but there are some little ones.
Oh, okay, that is a very nice toy replica of the Triforce.
That is. And oh jeez, Rita screams. Thinking of that Requiem, there it is. We get to see some side rooms. There's this lovely room.
That's... with 1. Just 1? Is this where we seriously have to find Ganon's autobiography?
Apparently, he decided to hide it in the depths of Jabu Jabu's belly. KLG, oh sorry, I can't read. Rainbow Bridge is unlocked by beating 3 dungeons. They beat 3 different dungeons, but they did each beat 3 dungeons, or they did each get 3. Rather, 3 dungeons, 3 dungeon rewards, to be specific. They each beat 2. And,
Alright, Princess Rudo, how will you be of use today? Also, light trial.
ooh, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here, let's count! And here's some more pots.
There's 2 over there, but I'm more focused on the on the right.
Yeah, that is 1, 2.
2. Heart container, of course it's there.
Alex, by the way, found Agatha and all her bugs, is what we decided that was a pair.
That's fair.
That
3.
is 3.
4. And 5. Suddenly we have found the 5 Zeo Rangers.
That's what we found, yeah.
And yes, I know there's a Gold Ranger, but seriously, the Zeo Crystal was originally 5. You cannot tell me otherwise.
I would appreciate if you told me what the reference that was, because I'm afraid you lost me.
It's another Power Rangers thing.
Ah, gotcha. Alright. Oh, hey, upper boots.
Okay, that'll help for Shadow Temple once we get some magic.
Yeah. Yes, the pots in the back of the trellis are also randomized, they just can't really get there. It is a bit of a problem.
Yeah. I mean, that's also a fair pairing, but that's more 3 plus 2, so... Plus, where does the Samurai Ranger fit in? Oh,
Also,
sorry.
that's where the ladder went off to. I was wondering where it went. Zelda 1 reference here in this case.
I figured. Either that or Zelda 3, one of them.
LTTP doesn't have a ladder item.
Oh, ladder! I heard lantern, I'm sorry.
We do need to find a lamp somewhere, to be fair. Maybe that's in Shadow Temple.
Jean, I already included the 4 Ninja Turtles. Note how I said that.
But yes, Wilfred, I was trying to think of how many Zelda games have we not properly referenced yet.
I've already covered the CDI games.
Indeed. We do need to find Bagu and Error somewhere. They've got to be hiding around. That's your Z2 reference. I don't think we've done a proper ALTTPR reference, so House Rella's got to be around somewhere too. I don't think we found the Windfish either. That's something to consider.
Virgil, Virgil, if Venus was written as a much better character, it would have been easier for me to handle it. But then again, that entire adaptation had problems.
Yep, there's the goddess Hylia from Mario.
And I think Mario is about to forget that you can't go all the way up.
Yeah, you can't actually do those pots over there with the Triforce Hunt.
Yeah, this is what we were talking about earlier. When you complete your goal of collecting all 200 plus items, you go to the credits, but when you get back in, you are given the key.
Yep. And yes, we are being very particular with the phrasing of those pots over there. That is not just a coincidence. There is, I'll just post the link in chat.
And remember that Alex had already collected this picture as part of the hunt.
Yes, he did.
And there we go. You want those pots over there, you have to finish the game, by which point it'll be too late.
Yep. Yeah, the randomizer can still put Triforce pieces in those pots, they just won't be necessary.
Yeah. So we have a potential max of 400, realistic max of, let's just say, 390. But we only need 200.
I believe this is a bonus. We have not seen the Gerudo Fortress area yet. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff that ways.
Hi, Big Octo. Bye, Big Octo.
Yep. There should also be some pots at the top of this elevator. Let's see, 1, Harry, and 2.
Why were Banjo and Kazooie there?
Not sure. That's where they decided to hide out there today.
Oh, right. Jiggies of Time. I forgot about that.
Oh, that would do it.
Alright, do not break the box this time. You can only get those items once.
After that, they just spawn their vanilla contents. Otherwise, the game would get more than just a little bit busted.
Now, I want to say there are some pots in this room, but apparently I was mistaken. Alex just went to fight Baronade.
I thought there were some pots there too, but I guess not, yeah. There are some pots here, though. 6 of them, to be specific. They'll probably break the map, right? Because he does have a Curious Sword, so he doesn't need to worry about them for now. Oh, that's what Dante went off to. Alright, some pots. That's a nut stick upgrade. That's piece. That's a 1. Seeds.
And some more on the other end. Another long shot. 2 and 3. Do you want to name that triple, or would you like... Oh, right, the Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
That's what those there, yeah. Also, we're gonna see Dante race about 5 times today, here, 3 or 4 times, because it's a whole bunch of freestanding repeats.
Oh, I am not gonna be able to... I am not gonna be able to keep up with that High Sword. Also, 2 so far in Jabu Jabu's room. 3.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. There's our first bomb bag!
Oh, gee.
4. Oh, no, oh, we missed a pot. 5.
So that's where all the components of the 4 sword went off to. There's actually 5 total. There's the Smith sword and then the 4 swords.
You are correct on that. I do remember that part of Minish Cap.
Yep. Alright, we found 2 pieces, I believe, so far in the Dante races freestandings. Make that 3.
Oh, this is going to...
Oh dear, Rob saying I'm so excited for the prospect of boomerang in Barricades because of boss shuffle, dungeon shuffle, and shortcuts. Oh dear.
We already have discussed similar things. But, oh...
Yeah.
Oh, wait, how would you even beat Baronade in that case?
Well, you find them. You get them in the pots in Baronades.
Oh gosh, that's evil. Now the big question.
I think our count for pieces in Dante Race proper is still at 2? Question mark?
I thought 3.
Okay, yeah, 3. I wasn't sure if it was 2 or 3, and that's oopsies. You can beat Dante just fine in under 1 minute if you're efficient and just don't take any side detours, but you need to take detours to get the freestanding.
Yeah, this is...
This is about race number 4 here.
This is one of the sillier things about Rupee Mania.
Yep.
I am actually going to have to study a map of Dante's grave at this rate.
Yeah, it gets pretty confusing. I'm lost.
Oh, an actual re-dead there.
Oh, hey. You need ring for tentacles, yes, but in Legend Shortcuts, you don't need to beat the tentacles to get to Baronade.
There's 4.
That is 4, yeah.
Thank you, Rob.
Yeah.
Alright, it is not over until we actually complete the minute race.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, although since we counted the pots at the beginning separate, maybe the 4 pieces in the freestanding should be counted separately from the 2 at the end.
I think it's part of the race. There's your Song of Storms, Alex. So I would say...
That's fair, actually. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what the end has for us. This time can actually get there without detours. There's no detours here. This is it. Yeah, this is the end of that whole thing. It's very nice music for Alex.
5 and 6. So someone asked where the 6 jewels were for sealing up the temples were in Hyrule, aka Zelda 2. That's where they were. Dompe had them. That douche.
Dompe had all of them, yep. Oh, and the 6 sages will find them eventually.
6 sages are elsewhere. Someone asked for the Zelda 2 crystals first, so...
Yep, and what, Wolfman?
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Purple. Yes, this is gloriously dumb.
Oh my
goodness. 2
back
the
up
other hover boots.
This is
3,
8.
4,
Count
5.
Them. We have the original Triforce of Wisdom that was split up and cast about the sea.
That's where these all went off to. Well, actually, don't forget the beehive. That's 9.
That is Tingle's incredible chart fee of 3,182 rupees. Or 84, something like that.
Whatever the absolutely ridiculous cost of it is, yes. And yes, Purple, we're a little bit, we might be just a teensy bit bored here as they find 200 out of 400 pieces, so we're coming up with as much random stuff as we can think of. We are trying to eventually reference every game in the Zelda series. We've done Zelda 1, Zelda 2. I don't think we've done a proper ALTTPR reference yet.
We kinda have with the Ice Rod.
Oh, no, we did. Never mind. We haven't done Link's Awakening yet. Windfish has got to be around somewhere. We did OT and MM, obviously. We've done Wind Waker. I don't think we've actually done it with Orca. No, we don't think we've done Phantom Hourglass yet.
No, we had done, I mean, we covered Wind Waker a number of times, you're right. Someone wanted to know where the claw shots were. We haven't found those yet, sorry.
Yeah, those are been misplaced. Let's see, yeah, we need to find a Windfish. I don't think we've managed to find the Claw Shots. We have referenced the Four Swords games and Minish Cap separately, a Four Sword and the, Mulmits both turned up already.
Yeah, but the Mulmits could have been from Skyward Sword, so I think we covered that too.
Yeah, I suppose we might need to find Ezlu somewhere. He's missing. Yeah, Windfish is missing, the Claw Shots are missing, we might need to find Ezlu around somewhere. I think someone mentioned diffused shadows hiding around, though we did get Agatha and her bugs earlier.
If you're talking instruments of the Sirens, Baby Shark, there's 8, but don't forget there's also the Ocarina that you play, so that's 9. And I'm pretty sure we already covered the Deku Tree, so I cannot reuse. Also, we still haven't found a slingshot yet.
I'm impressed we haven't found a slingshot or a bow. There's 8 of them total. I'm surprised we've seen 0 at over 2 hours in. Or, Mario has a slingshot? Where was that? Because I've forgotten. I completely missed it too. It does have light arrows now, at least, for what use they are. Yeah, I think we need to find the Divine Beast somewhere, I believe. Master Cycle Zero's hiding around someplace. We've already done the CDI games. Cadence of Hyrule needs a reference somewhere. I wonder where Cadence is off to. That's literally all I know about that game, in all honesty. We did get Spirit Tracks, I think. Actually, we've seen heard the music from Spirit Tracks. I don't know if we've actually gotten Spirit Tracks itself yet.
Do we really want to find the Demon Train?
Yes, we do want to find the Demon Train.
I really don't want to find the Demon Train.
Well, okay, maybe we don't want to fight the demon train, but the demon train's going to find its way in anyway.
Fair statement.
It's true we could find the spirit flute. We haven't referenced Skyward Sword all that much yet. We're wondering where the double claw shots went off to for things.
I thought double claw shots was for Twilight Princess. I'm looking for the Grusinator.
Oh yeah, the Grusinator for Skyward Sword, that's it. I'm mixing up games. So a cloth might be around somewhere too, yes?
And just like that, I'm going to thank me for still sticking with this.
Thank you for the entertainment, Wolfman, and for the 37-month sub. Oh hey,
We forgot
so that's
about
where the King of Red Lions is hiding. Maybe not actually, and let's see, what would that be?
Well, if you're going with the King of Red Lions, the sale has to be right next door.
Yes it does, there we go. Me being a little bit preemptive on naming what that was. We did already cover these pots. I don't remember what they were, but we have covered them.
However, there is something I am observing. Alpha has the Triforce, or rather, Potpourri collection lead right now, of a whole bunch of Easter eggs, as Alex has literally just found the Grusinator on 30 Skulls.
Nice.
There, we have covered Skyward Sword.
Yes, we have. We have already seen the well. We did actually manage to find Zelda's Lullaby at some point or another, so there will be some new checks for that. I entirely missed where ZL was too. Whoops.
It was, for all we know, it was by the cow.
Probably, actually, that would make sense.
Also, that was an interesting snipe shot for that beehive there. So while our runners are currently retreading ground, we forgot to wish you all a happy 2-hour mark. I am going to ask that you please follow our runners, Alexander Harold and Alpha Mario X, for they are going through this very strange multiverse of a rando. Don't forget about Carliana and Tamaltalk for trying to keep up with the shenanigans.
And thanks a lot, Wolfman, for coming up with the most interesting names for all kinds of stuff.
And Star for trying to keep us grounded.
And also adding glory to the memory myself. Ricky Fridays are light-hearted and fun. Mercifully, the Zora Docking game rupees are not randomized.
I'm actually kind of thankful they aren't, because I don't know how the game would work if that happened.
Yeah, I think it might break things just a little bit.
Also, nice boomerang snipe. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some...
if you're lost, I don't blame you, sir. Then this is definitely a bit of a confusing seed.
We have a problem. I think we have found some magic armor, but it's refusing to accept my rupees.
Yeah, I wonder why that is.
Alex will have a word with you later. Kalo, if that were to ever happen, we would we would have to somehow dethrone King Zora.
Would, he's currently kind of stuck to his seat, though, because he's sitting on top of a whole lot of honey there.
Sif Girl, are we actually genuinely smart if we found it and not bought it at Malomart?
Well, maybe that's why it's not working, is we bought the fake version of it. Tried to save money and only got the fake instead.
Ah. There we go, we have just uncovered new lore. And, Staticus, I'm just gonna borrow a Mother 3 answer and say mole crickets. After all, they know everything. And welcome to the Madam Glitch. This is Ocarina of Time Randomizer, where we take one of your old favorite games and shuffle a whole bunch of things around, and this time, well, let's just say we're shuffling more than normal, and we're trying to identify everything.
Yeah, okay, I don't think we saw this earlier from Alex, from Mario Sari. Let's see both of these before I name what this is. Alright, and...
we have a problem. Those are apparently the two, false heroes that always grief us whenever we play, what's that game?
Triforce
Heroes? Thank you.
And, however, we did also find some more helpful thing. That's where Ezlo's been hiding in that pot there.
And we already covered this basement, so I'm not worried about that.
Nope. And to be clear, chat, we are just coming up with the biggest things we can think of while trying to reference every Zelda game. We're still missing a couple right now.
And I'm sometimes just going off the wall entirely.
Yes, that too. There's only so many Zelda references we can make. But yeah, we did cover this entire horde of everything earlier. I think this might have been where the Seven Dwarves was hiding out?
I believe so. Also, the Madam Glitch, normally the goal is to, get what you need to beat Ganon, but in this case, we're just collecting a whole bunch of Triforce pieces, aka Easter eggs, aka Hamantashen.
Whatever we call them.
Aka the Afikoman. Actually, we haven't found the Afikoman yet. I feel like we should have by now.
Yeah, that's our list of things we need to find. Yeah, randomizers are great fun. Almost every single main series Zelda game has a randomizer. With the exception of the Force Worlds games, spin-offs like Triforce Heroes and Hyrule Warriors and the Cradence of Hyrule, we do need to find some of those items at some point. Those are not randomized. Breath of the Wild has a kind of meta randomizer, but there's no in-game rando for that one. I believe Phantom Hourglass rando's in the works at the moment, and once that's worked out, they should be able to do STR after that. And pretty much everything else is already randomized.
As long as Phantom Hourglass Rando somehow finds a way to do away with the repeated visits of, Temple of the Ocean King, I will be satisfied.
And, it's marked on the tracker at Alexa's ZL, but I guess not, because otherwise he would have used it.
Yep, Alpha Mario is down to the final 8th required.
Alright, owl's out of the way. I think there was something vaguely interesting in this grotto earlier. We did see it a long time ago for Mario. Oh yeah, it was a hint, that's what I wrote down. And Din's, right? Yeah, almost 2.5 hours in, we still don't have a bow.
We do have Din's fire. But where's our magic?
That's a really good question. There's 3 of those.
Oh well. Hopefully we will find everything we need, but at this point I'm wondering if we do have to enter... Heaven forbid, Water Temple right now. Both of our runner... I could have sworn Alex picked up the iron boots, but maybe I'm misremembering? I
no,
know,
he picked them up. They were in the well.
Okay. There's a slingshot.
Oh yeah, letter spot, or underwater lake in as child.
So, how many Triforce pieces are we going to actually find in Water Temple? I know we already have to find Orca and Sturgeon. But, oh, there are so many others left. But at the very least, all of our runners are doing what they can. It's more than these 2, by the way. There are some others that are running this, but we can't fit everyone on stream tonight.
No, we have 4 others in the race. We've got Eggmeister, Tatsu, Speedbob, and BG Fan. We're just having fun on comms. We're just coming up with random names for every Triforce piece we see.
It's the holidays. We have to let loose a little.
Just a bit.
You know, Star,
also,
at this rate...
the bot might be a little bit busted, because I was looking at the race room to read off who is in the race room, and we do actually have a finisher. GG's to Pickmeister, 220.43.
The bot may have been focused on the old room, not the new room.
Possibly.
So, yeah, this time we are not going to actually know, who finishes when.
Not until I read the race room, pretty much, yeah. Oh, hey, Spirit Temple's new, but yes, Wolfman and I are just having fun on comms tonight, It's
Alright. It is time for Spirit Temple Child side. We know that there is at least 1 small key on Child side. And if there's only one, then we have...
there's the bot! No, that's not the bot, it's Baby Shark posting, thank you.
Baby Shark, we thank you.
Thanks a lot. But no, I promise that I at least am completely sober,
I am too.
We're just having some fun, because why not? Freaky Friday is always a little chaos, and, well, it was Wolfman's idea.
The boxes in front of the door have a small key.
And, that's where the windfish was. No wonder we didn't see him earlier.
Makes sense. Sometimes the best way to dream is to have the imagination of a child.
I am
Alright.
actually genuinely having a lot of fun coming up with random names for stuff, and I do have
Alright,
no
3
idea
checks
about
coming
this
up.
back later.
That's a 1.
And a 2. So, you were discussing things earlier. That's where the double claw shots have gone off to, I guess.
Yep. We were looking for those.
Yeah, located them eventually. Just had to go child and poke around a bit to find the things.
KLO, it's... Don't you remember the force field generating dog? Please tell me I'm not the only one who has seen Toy Story.
You've actually genuinely lost me.
You have never seen Toy Story. Any of them.
I have seen at least one of them, but it has been probably 15 years, if not more. Maybe not 15, at least 10. Probably like 10 or 12 years minimum.
Fair enough. Okay, it's one of the imagination spots at the beginning of one of the movies. Just trust me on this.
Alright then. Oh hey, we're going for some bowling.
So in this case, are there 2 items or 3?
2.
So 1.
Yeah.
Which
Alright,
means...
so...
Go for it.
Yeah, you go ahead.
So that is the 201st banana of Donkey Kong 64.
Sounds good.
And it's only because I'm here. That's the music I'm hearing right now on Alex's side.
Hey, it fits. To be fair, even our absolute thievery with item names aside, this is a very hard race to follow. It's been an interesting one to see how they find all these items, but it is difficult to follow. There is a lot going on. There's a lot of sanities going on. Be glad it's only these sanities, and I just decided to throw in indoors entrance random or anything like that. We do have some mercy as Freaky Friday organizers.
Just so it's clear, I do not decide any of the comms, but I can say I believe we are looking for additional commentators and other assorted volunteers. Star, I don't think I can do the volunteer command, but if you can do that, please, that would be great. Thank you. So if you want to help out with these sorts of shenanigans, silly, serious, or anything in between, just click on the form and feel free to help us out.
Indeed, we have a vast team. We cannot do this without volunteers. None of ours are paid. Involvement are here, and I are here talking about things and memeing it up because we think it's fun.
Exactly. Wait, that's a check too?
Oh, yeah. So, for volunteering, commentary does require at least a moderately decent mic to be able to come to so that, we can understand you. I am currently using a headset mic, but I have commented off my laptop's built-in mic before. It kind of depends on your quality, really. And then, for tracking, you just need to, if you can watch Twitch, you can track. If you can, because it's, the tracking is inbuilt into the commentary page. You don't need to download an application or anything, just the browser.
Alright, Hyrule Castle Sungrave. Of
You
course.
saw that earlier?
Oh,
I think.
I forgot. Well, there we go. I finally lost.
And I genuinely don't remember what it is. What we called it earlier.
Alright, it is time to become an adult. I am wondering if perhaps Alex is going to spend that small key of spirit as an adult. But on the other hand, wouldn't the no, going to forest.
Interesting.
Ah, I cannot type.
There we are. That's the settings today. Oh, Ice Cavern is where Alex is going. This is actually ridiculous, insanely, hilariously over-the-top OP. Do you know how many rupees are in Icy Waters?
At least 20.
It's actually 19.
Oh, come on!
It isn't quite that excessive, but there are 20 checks down there, considering the original harvest.
Wow. I cannot believe I was that. Okay, just
yeah,
for
so that is actually a good play, with all those checks and icy waters.
Also, will hover boots let us rescue the beetles?
Apparently so.
There we go, we do not require a bean for this.
Nice. I actually did not know if you could get over here, but hey.
Alright, so that's something we have to program into the logic.
That's for Rob to do. I am actually going to go look up the logic right now. If I can find the files for the place ticket. World Overworld. Kiri Forest.
Oh, single scrub. I forgot if Mario got this one. Oh, it was just a nut. Never mind.
Okay, hover boots are in logic for that set of 6 freestanding rupees. Or 7, actually. There's 7 total, 6 green rupees and 1 rupee in vanilla. Song Sanity is just referring to the song items themselves. These guys both have randomized music from other games, which is an entirely different thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun.
It is. I'm gonna step away for a quick sec.
You got it. Oh, that's where the other light arrow is. And that's where Sonic and Tails were. Wait, why were Sonic and Tails there? They drowned! I'm gonna have words with Dr. Robotnik later. I guess Link is a hero in another way. And Song of Storms check is just a blue rupee. And we have not found a bow yet. I know. 2.5 hours in this race. No bow has been found. Alright, Alex did manage to sequence break into Zora's domain. Fortunately, both of our runners have already moved King Weep over. Also, you cannot get these same pots again, so appreciate the attempt, but no dice.
Yeah, I am back. Last thing I heard was Sonic and Tails.
Sonic and Tails were in the bottom of the waterfall.
Nice. I think there are actually some freestanding rupees in the lost which shortcut it. I might be forgetting which age those are. Yeah.
Alright. 19 Well, plus the one. There's a lot of checks here, folks.
There is a lot.
For the record, I am counting the iceberg one as a separate one because that's above the water. Oh, it's literally the iceberg that sank the Titanic.
Yep.
Thank you for helping us get up there.
Much appreciated, Dr. Rock. Actually being helpful for a change.
Alright.
How much nonsense is down here?
And can we collect it all?
That is a good question. Let's start counting.
Oh,
That's the
back
other
up bigger on
BGS.
sword.
Okay, that's
There's
one.
1. 2. I see a song over there.
Our other Requiem.
3. There's magic!
Apparently there's 2 of them down here even.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
4, 5, 6.
That's 6, I think.
That is 6, that's 7.
Yeah.
I spy a different song over there too.
Yeah. We're not calling it until we definitely collect everything. Serenade. Thanks. What? Was that the child egg?
That was the weird egg at the bottom of the fountain. That's 8.
It was the... Okay, Pocket Kuko, but that was 8 of them.
So that's where the sages went. No, what was it that we wanted the sages to be? And apparently 1 magic meter down there.
I'm just gonna say that the 8, in this case... The original 8 Muppet Babies.
That works. Eight instruments from Link's Awakening would have worked if I had remembered it in time. There's,
Well, we haven't found the Windfish yet. Well, because there we go.
That was in Spirit Temple, I think. We did get 2 of these, so let's see what that's. Let's see, 2 more since that first.
How are rooms even gonna work in Ice Cavern? Because it's all one connected room. You have to draw the line somewhere.
That's 4 and that's 5. Maybe just count this whole entrance area as 1.
Very well. Richard's 5 leaves.
There we go. Yeah, Alex taking the lead because there's so many jars here.
This is what we mean when folks say they rush ice.
We really do, because there is a lot.
Oh my...
When is the demon train gonna surprise us? Because it's lurking somewhere. As you get him scale.
So that's the... Is that the first scale or second scale? I've lost track.
We saw one in the well, so apparently Alex didn't pick it up. Maybe, yeah, he didn't.
Alright, Mario is about to enter Child Spirit.
True Song of Time.
We still have not entered GTG, have we?
We have not seen any sight of it, no. And don't forget the pot!
So that's where my emotional baggage went.
Yeah, that's where it is.
Wait. That's the baggage. I'm still missing the baggage tag. Crap! I can't bring them together. I can't sort my emotional baggage.
It's gotta be in here somewhere. We'll find it eventually.
I mean, if the rules of Psychonauts is consistent, we better find the tag. Oh, that's where it was.
It's been found. Waha.
And technically we're supposed to bring the two together, but I guess since we carried both of them, there we go, and thus 10 pieces to go. Look at this. Right, Alex has 10 to go, Mario has 13. This is a close race between the two right now.
It is. If Mario went 2 ice after Spirit, he would be about done, in fact, as he find another Sun Song. Silly hit my headset mic there, whoops.
Now, I don't remember if there are any pots in the block sliding room.
There are some freestanding burpees, I know that for sure.
Oh, gosh. Alright, let me know if we find Rock's Feather or something.
Well, I do say a song floating up there.
That is not Rock's Feather up there.
And yeah, that's on the Song of Time block of all idiot things, because of course it is. I'm not sure what song that is, actually. Colors are hard, and I'm not currently able to tell what it is.
Chad is saying it could be Zelda's Lullaby.
It could be.
I'm more concerned about why I'm seeing a copy of Master Quest up there. Oh, because of Song of Time. Because you always need Song of Time to get items in Master Quest. Duh!
Yep. And that's Bolero, actually. Okay. So let's see, what do we need to find before we finish the seed? I think we're still missing Cadence. Wonder where that pesky demon train is gonna surprise us.
Keeping an eye out for a loot or a shovel or something. So,
Might want to find that Master Cycle Zero somewhere, would be a pretty sweet ride.
my instinct is telling me that that's located in those pots over there.
Quite possibly, yes. These pots here are,
That's a bow!
That's a bow! Seriously, game? That's where our first bow is?
Yup!
And no, that's where Cadence has been hiding.
While it is appropriate, Cadence can pick up and use a bow, so there we go. Please reward the prediction. Alex was the correct choice. Wow.
And the demon train we're referring to is something in Spirit Tracks. As we find, let's see. Well, that's a pair of,
Why did you have to mention the demon train? It's there along with, Burn.
Oh boy, right, demon train and the person driving it.
We never said all of the collectibles were kind.
Nope.
And yes, let's get some extra blue fire in case King Weep has something, because at this rate, he will.
He probably does. I think we've just about covered every Zelda game. We did in fact cover Hestu's maracas and his Hestu's final gift earlier. Mario's gonna rescue the Beatles in a moment. Just needs to ride the bean a bit first. But yeah, the demon train is a Spirit Tracks reference for those who are lost.
Alright, just don't give us the Phantom Hourglass. Oh my gosh, the mirror shield!
That's a terrible spot for the mirror shield.
Wow.
Sure, game. Sure.
I'm just I think I'd rather have picked up the Phantom Hourglass.
That's gonna be Selmire eventually.
We may not get to see it.
We may not. Did we ever do a straight up Hyrule Warriors reference? I'm trying to think what Zelda games we haven't found yet covered quite.
How exactly can you reference Hyrule Warriors when that game already encompasses almost everything about Zelda?
You know Ciella's what's it? Not Ciela. What's it? Proxy's gotta be around somewhere.
Oh, Linkle was up there! That's why.
Oh, that would be why. There's Linkle.
Okay, there's Hyrule Warriors. And yes, I'm counting all of the versions of Hyrule Warriors as the same on that.
We are admittedly running out of we are admittedly low on time at this point. Yes, 200 T's Triforce Hunt, Tanner, and we've been naming them the most random things we can think of while covering every single one. We found the Korok seeds. They and that final huge Korok seed turned up a while ago, next to Hester's maracas earlier.
Star, either we are going to be wanted for more commentaries, or we are going to be fired after this.
I was the one who came up with this, more or less.
Tannerin, just so it's clear, Star came up with the settings. I came up with the silly naming scheme.
Yes. Alright, we've got some pots here. The chest was hinted dead a while ago. We've got one. Harry, and we've got two.
Bert and Ernie. There, I'm running low, okay?
There we go. Bert and Ernie, that works. Also,
Beckboo, this is not the traditional Ocarina of Time rando commentary. Sorry.
This is we're having fun since this is a pretty lighthearted chaotic seed. They're going everywhere for everything. We can't really discuss routing or logic or anything because everything's everywhere. We're just having some fun instead.
Also, I should mention Mario has 4 more to go. And both are approaching Gerudo Fortress right now.
From opposite directions. Alex here, finding some bombs, and what does playing to the Scarecrow do? Well, in assorted places in the game, some useful, some not so much. You can summon a Scarecrow. Oh yeah, there's a crate here. Why is Patricia the Sand Seal hiding all the way here? Although I guess maybe it's not the most unusual place for a Sand Seal to be hiding in the wasteland.
Also, GG to Tutso for finishing in second place, 246.49. And
yeah, I think you're right. This is Dompe race for Alex. He might be done here, actually.
It's gonna be close right now because there are 3 pieces in the grave, but at the same time, Mario also has 3 to go. This is going to be close. There are pots when you fight the Gerudo guards.
Well, that's 198. We did name these rupees already. These pieces already.
All right. I'm gonna hold off on naming right now. It's a tie. 198 to 198. Zora. Wow, Golden Scale and Zora Tunic. Thanks, 199 game. On the left. I'm not doing the naming right now. This is serious.
Yes, it is.
Well, oh my gosh, 199 for both. And oh no, Mario is fighting the guard. I'm pretty sure the Gerudo key is not shuffled here.
It is not.
And that means
GG's. Alex is the first of our runners to finish 248.40.
I mean, Mario's play was smart to go for the Gerudo training ground, but those boxes right there, I would have rolled for them, right? Unless they didn't have anything.
They might not, I don't remember, but there are a few pots here. I think. Or somewhere.
Right there.
That's where they are.
There we are.
GG's. So what were those final two pieces there for Mario?
Wario and Waluigi. Wario was picked up, and Waluigi is always left behind. Bring him in Smash Brothers! As a fighter, not an assist trophy.
And with that, let's get these guys in for an interview. Hey guys, GG's.
GG's.
I'm going to, just when you two get a chance, watch the run again. Not just because both of you had a bunch of back and forth moments, but because Star and I were being silly.
Just a smidge.
I was so close. Dungeons.
So did I. I had DC, Jabu, Forest, Fire, and Deku done, and well. By the way, where's ZL?
Never found it. Let me go dig a spoiler log out of my computer, and I'll go look up where.
And where's Saria's? Did anyone find Saria's? Or
I didn't, but I found like Sun Song. I found all the Warp songs, but Bolero and Epona's song.
And not me.
Okay, Lost Woods Underwater Shortcut had a ZL and your other magic meter. Spirit Temple Big Mirror Flying Pot 5 was your other ZL, as well as a wallet.
Wow.
But yeah, I got I found a Bolero because it was an ice. And there was two magics in the bottom of Zora's fountain.
Was there actually two? You only picked up one, so you weren't sure.
I picked up one, but I saw two.
Wow.
Oh, so that's where they were.
Yep, two in there, one in the Lost Woods short.
And there was a scale in ice.
Yeah.
It's go ahead.
This seed unintentionally became Rush all the meme locations, and also Lee, just so we do cover, because we didn't get a chance, you did finish 2:49:17, but seriously, the two of you were like a minute apart at the end. It was kind of impressive.
Yep. Okay, I found one of your Saria songs. Those pots over there.
I'm not surprised.
Those pots over there had a Goron tunic. 4 Triforce pieces, Saria song, small key to get in this castle, one of your bomb bags, and the weird egg.
Speaking of bomb bags, I found one of them.
So did I. I found it so late, and I was like, I already have a wallet and shoes.
Yes, and I also had a hammer.
Alright, your other Saria song was on wax.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I actually could have gotten that.
Yup. So, a question that I sometimes have asked when it comes to the Freaky Fridays. Would you ever play with these settings again?
Yeah. The hives didn't change nearly as much as I thought it would, but I did get quite a few things out of it, and I got a few of those hives from watching the videos that were listed in the
I was just looking for hives. I didn't even bother. It was like
but it was a pretty good learning experience about those hives.
And you know that jump into DMC Island? I've only seen that trick once. I just picked it up. Because I saw it this morning, someone was doing that. It was such a big payout. Worth it.
Also found all the hook shots.
Yeah, I found that hook shot on Dompe Diggin.
Also, 3 words. Cow of Destiny. Having a lot of Triforce pieces. She had plenty of Triforce pieces and a spare hover boots.
Yep.
Oh my god. How many pieces? 6?
8.
Something like that. 8.
Oh my god, I could have just skipped Dampe.
Yes, you could. In Equinocity, ZLs were Spirit Temple, Big Mirror, Flying Pot 5, and those pots over there underneath Ganondorf.
Yeah, I don't
That
think
was
anyone's gonna get the
fantastic.
pots under there.
No,
Not with that
certainly not.
attitude.
It's a good thing it was Song Sanity, because you were never getting the weird egg from those pots over there.
It was also
Yeah.
funny to see
Oh
the
my
pocket
God.
egg in the bottom of fountain.
It was
Yeah.
funny.
I was laughing so much from the first seed because, like, my crates turned into Easter textures.
Yeah.
I know
It
it's like
was funny.
corrupted textures, but it was funny as hell, and I just kept calling them Easter textures.
For me,
Yeah,
they just crashed when I ran it when I just bumped into them and saw the freestandings or
So-
destroyed pods.
What we think
Also,
it
I have
was,
to. Yeah, go ahead.
what we're thinking it was the pots and crates you were breaking had the Easter eggs, and it was that interaction that caused the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, the model swap.
Yep. Also, I have to snigger. You guys did get a lake path of Golden. That was for Din's Fire, because guess where the other Dins went off to?
Oh my gosh!
Shadow.
It went to Shadow.
Shadow Temple map chest, Din's Fire.
Wow.
Of course.
And of course, there
Great
were,
seed.
let's see, 1, 2, 3,
Well, I knew it was for Din's
4,
Fire.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 Triforce pieces, as well as a Zora tunic in there to boot too, in Shadow Temple.
Oh my god.
That would be
Plus-
my Dinsless path.
Plus, the Royal Tomb had a Triforce piece that was later hinted.
Yeah.
Wait, where was Royal Tomb?
Royal Tomb, good question, I forgot.
Oh, I think it was in Hyrule Field.
Yeah,
Field
close to
by
Gerudo
Valley.
Valley.
Oh my god. I never did, like, as soon as I had, 6 pieces left, I just rushed Dampe.
I actually found that very early. That's why I was able to get that and just get the Triforce piece as child.
Oh,
Both of them.
like, as soon as I was able to get into a dungeon, I just rushed dungeons. In fact, Fire was my first one.
Ah, I see.
I did Fire, then Dodongo's Cavern, then went into Ganon's Castle, and then just rushed Jabu into Deku. And then
Yeah.
into Well, because I got storms along the way. It's like, oh hell yeah, I'm doing this.
But it's definitely worth rewatching the VOD.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of fun naming all the various pieces. We referenced every single Zelda game, a plethora of others besides Waluigi and Luigi. Was it Waluigi and Wario Singer? The last two we saw there on Restream, I believe we called it Wolfman.
Yep, Waluigi
Found
got left
seven-
behind.
We also saw the Seven Dwarves at some point. The Ninja Turtles turned up. Beatles were around somewhere. We had fun.
The cow worshippers.
I'm
The
just
ones
kind of
who were
sad that we
worshipping
didn't have Cow
Marth.
Sanity on. I think I would have been appropriate, because then we could have had milk chocolate.
Yes.
That I did not think of.
We'll consider it for next year, provided we're even allowed to help at that point.
We may have gotten a little too off tangents because there's a limit to how much inspiring things we can think up when it comes to this much sanity where everything's everywhere. There's no logic, no routing, just do things. Then it was a good fun. That was a giggle and a half. GG's, guys.
That was
Yeah,
At
one of
least
the
you're
closest races
winning
we've had.
today's battle. What's that? Yeah.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah, that was one of
closest
the
race we've
closest
had.
race we have had. It's
Nice.
about as close as some of our co-op runs too. Although our
Mhm.
closest co-op, I think, was like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
That is quite close. But yeah, the only two officially listed on the path on the spoiler log as being path were Din's Fire and that weird egg.
Wait, there was a weird egg in Ganon's castle?
Cannon's Tower, pot 14. Those pots over there.
In other words, the
Eh.
ones where you would normally need the big key of Ganon's tower to visit.
Wait, how is that path?
It locks at least one Triforce piece, even if it's after it's locked behind all the others. Maybe a note for real to perhaps look at it. Because let's see. There was at least one. There was a piece on Skull Mask.
Yep, that was hinted.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah,
why.
that was hinted.
That would
I
be
went
why it's
into the
masked.
mask shop forgetting that I needed to get the weird egg.
Yeah, indeed. And okay. Really, that's really game. So you know how OoT caught one set of fire arrows?
Yes. Where are the
The
others?
other set of fire arrows, along with the Triforce piece, is in Zora's Fountain Hidden Cave Pot. Zora's Fountain Hidden Cave Pots.
That's in logic. Well,
That-
aside from the
I
lack of
forgot
ZL.
that there were pots there.
Oh my.
Yep.
I've like the funny thing was I actually grabbed the skull in an earlier race.
But do you really want to go through a cavern with invisible floating skulltulas?
Oh, I've done that before. It's not that bad because if you can find the right spot, you can never get hit by them. And then you have and then for whatever reason that wall's a hookshotable surface.
That's the weirdest and dumbest thing, that little cave.
Oh yeah.
It's also genuinely like one of the most obscure sculptures in the entire game.
AKA the worst skull.
Definitely the worst golden skull, I'll give you that.
I was about to rush ice before I got the irons, and then when I got the irons, it's like, well, I know what I'm doing when I go adult.
Yep.
Because you get like what, so many checks. It's worth it even if you drown. Which I had I think 2 or 3 seconds left on the timer.
It was close to that, yes. You managed to make very efficient use of your time down there.
Yes, you did.
Not very. I went back over one area, and I was fiddling around a little bit with the thing because I had to figure out how to basically fake a 200 count. So that's why I put the Triforce on Epona, on the Epona hints, was to help with my count.
Gotcha.
And if it had been any more than 200, I would have put it on the big Poe next.
And your checker. Oh, I located where your other Song of Storms was. Wow. So one of the quirks of freestanding rupees and hearts being shuffled is every single face of that Goron pot is now a thing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I was thinking of doing that, and then I remembered I don't have ZL, nor do I have magic.
Yes. So let's see. There were 1, 2, 3, 4 Triforce pieces among the freestandings. The pot original check with some arrows, and you also had your Song of Storms and had one Song of Storms and one wallet hiding in that pot today. Because why not?
I was genuinely hoping not to have like bow throughout the whole scene at that point. Like getting it right when I had about less than 10 Triforce pieces was just kind of bitter.
Yep.
Well, I never picked mine up.
Sorry, I just saw where a second bow is. Forest Temple Upper Stelfus Pot 1.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
That's
So
as
I
good
actually-
as
I
French
rushed
vanilla.
Forest.
I actually
if I
could have
had
gotten that.
Me too. I could have gotten that. It was like, yeah, no thanks. I'm not going there.
Following Ceiling Room and Forest had your other hammer. The bow chest itself was a Triforce piece. Let's see, where were your other bows? Water Temple North Basement Block Puzzle Pot 1 is a bow.
Oh no. I was about to get a second bow if I had committed to water.
I had all the tools except ZL for water, but I just never did. Oh, and Song of Time. Forgot about that. Speaking of which,
There was Song of Time in ice. It
Oh,
was
I
in the pot.
Shadow Temple Wind Hint Chest was also a bow. Your other Song of Time was Shadow Temple Before Boat Freestanding Recovery Heart 2.
Oh,
And then,
that's
yeah, the last bow was a nice.
that Shadow Tempo bow was long shot locked, if I recall correctly. Ugh.
Long shot or not in logic shenanigans with a hook shot, yeah. Alright, we never did see a lot of slingshots. Fire Temple Boulder Mace Side Room Chest was one slingshot. Water Temple Cracked Wall Chest was a second.
there
Leather
was one
Spot
in a
was a...
generic grotto.
Yeah,
There was
okay,
one
and
in
then
the
Leather
lake,
Spot area
one of the
had
lake
one, yeah.
rupees.
Yep, and that was another. I had a giggle at that mirror shield at near the end there.
The mirror shield on King Weep was Chef's Kiss.
Your other mirror shield was Fire Temple Boulder Mace Upper Chest.
Well, that's not as anticlimactic. Actually, that is kind of anticlimactic. I'm mixing up words now. This seed has messed with my mind.
And the Fire Temple Maze at the top also had a bomb back in it.
Oh my god, that is cursed.
So that was bomb locked, if I recall
that
correctly.
one, I think that one is, yeah. So let's see, where were the bomb bags? Spirit Temple Statue Room Northeast Chest. Lovely. One of those was in those pots over there.
We covered that.
Jabu
And we-
Barricade Room was the third, yep, and then the fire one was the fourth. Those are some terrible bomb bag locations. Yipes.
Well, I was pretty much living off chews for like most of the seed anyway.
Yeah,
I think
we
most
noticed.
of the runners were doing that. But yeah, I think that covers most of the silly shenanigan-based questions here.
Yeah, this was a pretty fun scene. It's really interesting to see how this shook out. Always fun to show off these settings. Was pretty cool to see the crates and beehives get added.
Yeah,
I
I'm
hope we
just
get
surprised it
more.
wasn't all crates though.
Yeah.
Only the ones with items in them in vanilla. Some of them are empty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Same goes for the pots and so on. Like,
Yep.
I'm hoping
Hmm.
some of the invisible rupees get added one day.
You know, what'd be even cooler. Gerudo Fortress tunnels being added into the entrance pools.
Yes.
I think right now the big difficulty is when they're getting when you get caught and you get yeeted. We just have to figure out that value apparently.
yeah.
So, thank you both, Alex and Lee. Please give both of them a follow at Alexander Harold and Alpha Mario X. Please thank and follow our trackers Carliana and Tomaltalk13 for honestly putting up with us. And Star14681 for coming up with the idea And maybe me for coming up with the other dumb idea.
Thanks for keeping me company. It was great fun. This was a lot of I quite enjoyed it.
It was nice actually running a Freaky Friday seed.
Same.
Yeah, well, you tend to get you guys on the commentary side, so it's nice you guys got to race each other. We do like to put you guys on restream side by side,
Yeah.
Battle of the Brothers. What is your 1v1 record against each other? Any idea?
Oh shoot, we don't do a whole lot of 1v1s other than co-op. Because we use race time just to help with synchronizing our timers.
Mhm.
Of course, they're never recorded, but like, if you see a couple of co-op in there, like co-op practice, that's us.
Yeah, no, so yeah, it's been fun and interesting time.
It would
GG's,
have been cool to
guys.
see Overworld
GG's.
shuffle.
Overall, what shuffle?
Just any overworld shuffle.
I think I would have broken everyone's brains a little too hard with Overall ER.
Well, I have my notepad with me. I only have 3 things written down, but there we go.
Yeah, we should do some more ER sometime. Random ER is sort of likely to make the beehives a smidge more interesting. Aiming is fun with those, eh? I know since now he won't target them.
Yeah. Missing those beehives is interesting.
Also, they physically find them on the ceiling too, because I wasn't sure where exactly these darn things were located. Also,
Yeah, now I found out. Well, now I know that. Now I know that the 2 scrub grotto on the with the scrub on the left has its beehive closer to the to the exits to the loading zone than the other ones, because those 2 are like closer to the scrubs. So that's good information to know as well.
Yep.
It was also funny seeing Epona song in the same place. It was
You
both
mean
in
Dodongo's Cavern?
Yep. Just like, oh, I got a horse, and then, what's this horse doing in this cave? Why are there 2 of them?
Indeed.
Alright, Star, do you think you can help with some of the closing cleanup? Because it's gonna be hard to top what happened tonight, but I'm sure there's still stuff on the schedule.
Oh, there is. This is hilarious fun. So, yep, shout outs again to our runners, to my co-comment, to our volunteers. Thank you to everyone in chat for watching. This was quite a fun time. I did like this a lot. We hope to see you again in 2 weeks. We also have, let's see, coming up ahead on the CSR schedule, as per the usual, we've got a pretty busy weekend. All varieties of things, starting the day off tomorrow with the Majora's Mask Randomizer Standard Weekly Race at noon Eastern. We've got the OTR DDR Monthly Race at 1 Eastern. We've got an Powered Sword Randomizer Weekly Race at 3 Eastern. We've got the Standard Weekly Races, of course. And as well as on Sunday, we have the Game 3 of the Grand Finals for the Link to the Past Randomizer L Dungeons Key Sanity Tournament 2022. The final match of the tournament between Gamachu and Humbug. That'll be at noon Eastern on Sunday if people want to catch that, and plenty besides. And that shall be it for us. I think we're about done here. Thanks for watching, all. We'll see you around.
Have a good night, everyone. Stay safe, and Hag Sameach.